with you 24 hours a day.
And, you know, see, like now, though...
yeah, you got to lose the weight.
I said to myself, all right, this weekend I'm really going to have, you know, a healthier weekend. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up, I'm going to jog, you know. And then thank you, Gilbert.
Jog.
And then I realized Gilbert doesn't think I can do it. Right. And then I realized that I got a gig in Detroit. I got to go to Detroit. And it's like, you know, all right.
You can still do it. You can still cut back.
A guy I know is flying me up on a private jet to Detroit. And there's food on the jet. And
you don't have to have food on the jet.
What do you mean, though, Art? Who's this guy
There's
flying?
a guy that, well, I guess he doesn't want me to say his name, but I might get into business with this guy concerning my website.
Yeah.
And
he's got a private jet, this dude?
He's a big-time hedge fund guy. Big time.
And he wants to be in the website business with you?
He's not like, he runs...
He must be a star fucker.
Multi-billion-dollar...
Wow.
You let the guy tell a story.
He runs a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund, and he you know, he likes the world of entertainment. He's interested in it. Real, like, you talk about type A personalities. I went to meet him at his office. It's got the most incredible view of Central Park I've ever seen. And the guy, about a 45-year-old guy, like, in perfect shape. When he talks to you, you feel like, you know...
He's focused on you.
Focused, like he makes you feel important. And he got in contact with me through a friend of his that had seen me do stand-up or something. I don't know. But there's this whole big thing now, websites. You know what Will Ferrell's doing with Funny or Die?
Right.
Use your brand to stretch out and do some entertainment and stuff. Yeah, I considered that.
Make little videos and all that stuff Will is doing.
You're on such a different level.
Nah, I just kind of just said, it sounds like a lot of fucking work.
That's the problem. But there's... You know, anyway, it's being discussed, and I went and met the guy. He's a really nice guy. He's from Detroit.
Right.
And
where's he live, Grosse Pointe?
Well, no, he's from Detroit originally. He lives in Manhattan now.
He's out of there now.
And, yeah, right. And he's
not too many billionaires in Detroit.
Hardcore local sports fan of Detroit, so I happened to have this gig up there, and he said, I'm going to go to the Lions game and probably the Michigan game.
So you're hopping a ride with him.
And he goes, hey, I want to come see your act because I haven't seen it yet
so he's
live.
putting that on his itinerary?
It's like a business thing almost. Yeah. And he said, hey, you want to come up? I got the jet, so that's going to be a lot of fun, you know.
What kind of jets he got?
I'll see. I don't know.
Probably one of them Gulfstreams.
So now, Artie, you can't dictate what kind of food is on the jet. There'll be food on the jet.
See, well, that's the problem, and it's like when I went for a meeting...
It's not that long a flight, dude. You could skip the whole eating thing.
An hour and 10 minutes, yeah. That's all drinking.
Yeah, just drink. What is this hedge fund shit? You know, I know these guys are all rich, but what do? They do in the stock market?
The guys who finance Beer League were involved with hedge funds. What a hedge fund is... Now, look, get ready to pounce on me, because I might be totally wrong. This is my understanding of what a hedge fund is.
All right.
You get a big, like, a huge, like, consortium of investors.
Right. You get a whole bunch of dudes who have money.
A whole bunch of guys who are capable. Some are bigger fish, some are smaller. Some might be capable of putting in $1 million, right. Some $200,000 or whatever.
Right.
And you get it to be a huge sum. And
then you buy a bunch of stocks.
You hire a guy to manage your money. You hire a guy to manage the hedge fund. And he puts the hedge fund into all different investments. And at the end of the year, you get a statement. Look, here's what we made. And it could be anything. It could be stocks. It could be real estate. It could be, like, with the beer.
So what's the VIG? I mean, they get
I would assume they get a percentage, yeah. You know, and...
sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, but...
I might go into this hedge fund business. I see all these guys with the big money are the hedge fund guys.
Right.
I could do that.
Like, the guys who did Beer League ran a $500 million hedge fund.
Can't be that hard. I know a lot of imbeciles who are doing it and making a fortune.
But, it's not hard to make a fortune with $500 million behind.
That's what I mean. You know what? You're right, Howard.
If you get $1 billion, everything you buy becomes important.
Right.
But you know what, Howard? You're right, because there are a lot of imbeciles doing it. That's why when you meet a guy like this, you go like, wow, like, that's where I want my money. Right. And because this guy ain't no imbecile. And the company that he started, I'll tell you off the air, if you Google it, it's pretty impressive. But so they put these people in all different investments. And, like, for instance, Beer League was a $3 million investment for the hedge fund.
Why is he, no offense, but why is he taking an interest in a piddling bullshit enterprise like a website?
Because he's fascinated by it.
I see. It's fun for him.
It's a personal thing.
Oh, okay. So he's not saying...
It's something new that he found out about. He said, I'd like to get into that.
He's not putting any of the hedge fund's money into this.
But this is a personal thing.
Yeah.
So in other words, he likes show business, he likes your act, and he's thinking, hey, you know what, let's have some fun here and see if we can't build this website into something.
Yeah, and he threw around numbers in the office. Like, I explained to him, I sort of gave him my little resume and stuff, and he told me...
Is he going to pay you?
That all has to be discussed.
In other words, he wants Artie-Lange.com. He'll take it over and he'll manage the whole website?
That's the eventual goal.
Tell him I'll do it, too, if you can piggyback me into this.
Do you want to?
Yeah, sure. Let him take over HowardStern.com. Just give me a ton of fucking money.
You and him in a room, it would be impressive. But see, here's the thing. This guy knows nothing about... It's funny. Like, here were the numbers he was throwing out in this meeting. He goes... it would be kind of a fun thing to dabble in. Like, say I give you $6 million and...
Hold it, put me in on this.
Right, so, and he goes, and I'm sitting there, that's like an hour into the meeting, and I'm like, yeah. I was thinking more like 50 grand.
Right, when did he start?
And he goes, and say like in a couple of years, we sell it for 30, 35. It's not a huge profit, but yet... it's something that's fun. It's interesting.
What is this guy, fucking on acid? It's not a huge profit.
Not for him, apparently.
You sell Artie-Lange for $35 million. That's a fucking major
After
hit.
only putting in $6 million, that's great.
Well, here's the thing. It sounds like this guy...
You sure this isn't the movie Trading Places? And they're just goofing on you?
Well, as long as
Artie, I think I'll give you $6 million.
As long as they're taping it all and I get a piece of the DVD. Well, in that would be the budget of the website, so maybe there'd be a salary allotted, but obviously I'd retain a huge percentage of it. You see, the other thing is, it doesn't sound like
I'll sell my whole percentage of my HowardStern.com.
No, you don't want to sell the percentage.
If you could just broker it for me.
It doesn't sound like this guy loses a lot, you know what I mean?
Fine. I'm ready to be taken over.
Like, that's why people would talk to me about the Sirius satellite, like, and what do you think what's going to happen? And I was like, I don't know if I'd bet against, like, Howard and Mel, and this guy...
I don't know what's going to happen with Sirius.
But, this guy you're confident in him in some level.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start out by maybe just starting to sell advertising on the site and getting my feet wet with it. And apparently there's enough hits to where...
It would be viable.
I can get ad revenue.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how we're going to tippy-toe into it. And if that does well in 6 months, you go you go further in.
There, huh?
So he's going to come to the gig to see the act live, and he's going to the Lions game, and he offered me a ride on the jet. So.
But the guy, if he's
you really want to meet the guy?
If he's a really good businessman, he should have just said to you, look, Artie, I'm thinking of paying you $5,000 for your website. And you would be like, okay. That'll take care of my gambling for the weekend. We'll just start a different one.
Again, you see, but that's the thing. Like, with these companies, I read a whole article in this New York Times has opened up my entire life now.
Right.
So I read in the business section a few weeks ago that Yahoo is so behind Google. They missed out on all these acquisitions, like YouTube and everything else, and they're in disarray, like their infrastructure. They don't know what to do, and they got to catch up to Google. So they're like ripe to to be taken in a way. Because if any website gets kind of hot, Yahoo is sort of like buying.
They're looking for everything.
Yeah, whatever they can.
Behind,
and
hey, HowardStern.com gets a bunch of hits. Artie, see if you can broker that for me.
Oh, I'm sure it must be an insane amount.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Millions.
Definitely.
And so...
How come nobody's buying me out?
You're not available.
Probably like the hot chick thing.
Come on, Yahoo.
You don't go out there.
Yahoo wants to turn that organization around. I know a website that gets a lot of hits.
Well, that's it. Like, what a pittance to Yahoo is huge money to me. And I'm thinking in 5 years, if that happens, my fat ass will retire.
Right. You get $6 million for your website. You can say sayonara.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So it's just an interesting part. I mean, how much longer am I going to fucking do the road?
Boy, you were doing lots of business yesterday. My whole attitude now is my future brother-in-law, 𝗪𝗏. A lot of people calling in about your Letterman. How'd you think it went? All I know is I haven't seen it yet. But Vinny called me, who works over at Letterman.
Yeah.
Emailed me.
Right.
And said, hey, Artie was really great. They gave him a really long segment, even better than his first appearance. And Dave kept him on a real long time, and everybody loved it. So he was like gushing.
Again, by the time I got home, and this doesn't happen a lot, knowing these talk shows, I already have gotten another date back in May.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I got my...
They love you.
They already called back. It felt... And because Matt Lauer, I think, had a shorter segment than most first guests, I might have had a full 11, 12 minutes, where usually I get about 8, you know.
Was Matt Lauer a real bore?
No, not as bad as I thought it would be, actually.
What was he talking about?
He's a charming guy, and the audience seemed to dig him, and Letterman asked him about the Tom Cruise interview. Which he didn't really give any fantastic revelation there, but his best line was... Letterman said, you know, Katie Couric's over here now. And Lauer said, when does she start?
That was good.
Which was a good dig. That got a big laugh, and Letterman even said, nice. You know.
Very
good one.
Nice.
So he was, you know what, he's the perfect guy to follow because the audience was just in a nice, pleasant mood. They weren't laughed out. Or I say on the wrap-up show yesterday, I did Kilborn once, and I had to follow George Carlin. I mean, Jesus Christ. And he killed. My first line when I sat down was, I tried to use it, I said, it's always easy and great to follow the best comedian ever. But he was like a perfect guy to follow, you know.
Right.
Like not too famous, not too strong with the laughs. They were in a nice mood for me to come and be obnoxious.
Something happened, right, yeah.
Did you end up wearing the pants, or did you the ones you couldn't fit into, or did you go with stretch pants?
I couldn't wear the ones I had on here yesterday. That would have been embarrassing. You would have seen my ass.
Right.
So I did the old bald spot cover-up. That's such a weird move, because there are smoking hot chicks on Letterman. This chick is a talent coordinator. I think her name is Sarah. I don't want to say the wrong name, but she's a goddamn 10.
Yeah.
And she walks you down there into the makeup, and there's the move where there's other cute makeup chicks around. They put the makeup on me, and I go to the hair guy, because they always have this move where they go, do you want anything? And I'm like, well, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you see that big spot on my head?
And I go, dude, honestly, when I do these talk shows, when I turn around to sit down, it's the most depressing moment of a very depressing life I have. When I see that bald spot, he goes, I get it, we'll cover it up. So he had to do that.
So
but in front of hot chicks.
Oh, but you weren't telling this to a guy. Was it loud?
It was the guy was the hair guy, but there were hot chicks around, you know.
See, a guy, you should, know to just do it and shut the fuck up.
Right, I go, what do you think, man? Do I need anything?
With your eyebrows, you're pointing to the top of your head.
El Baldo. So
is it getting bigger, the bald spot, or is it pretty much maintaining?
I feel that I'm maintaining it, which is very good news, because from the front I can pull it off.
Yeah, you don't look bald.
I've been at this plateau for a while, so maybe God will be nice and go, we're going to stop there.
That's it.
Yeah, it might actually, because like my brother-in-law, Pete, he has the same bald spot you do.
Really? I never noticed that on Pete.
Yeah, but he has hair all in the front, and he's an older guy now.
Hair. hair.
He's got a lot of hair. It never progressed to the whole full front thing.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just get the Ted Danson piece? Because Ted had that thing where he had a whole lot of hair.
Artie ain't going to wear a piece.
Well,
I'm just like a hair yarmulke.
Because of where
my... just wear a yarmulke.
I do
you know what? I'm thinking you ought to go with that whole Friars thing, you know, be a friar, and have the little bald spot in the middle.
You wouldn't get a hair piece just for TV.
I wouldn't do that. No, but at Ross's wedding, you know, they gave out the yarmulkes, and I was like, cool, this is perfect in case I'm sitting in front of a hot chick.
I'm ready for pictures now.
And I look respectful because I'm not Jewish, you know, but I'm being respectful.
I think at Bubba's wedding you should wear a yarmulke.
That goes over big at a Thrillbilly wedding.
Whenever there's a hot chick around and we want to like hook you up with her, we're going to put a yarmulke on.
Yeah, you're just an Orthodox Jew, that's all.
That's good because I look like I'm good with money, you know.
That would have been funny on Letterman if you walked out with a yarmulke on, and Dave would have gone, well, what's with the yarmulke? And you go, well, I'm Italian, but I got a bald spot, dude, and look.
It would have been a good reference to his monologue. He had a real funny joke in his monologue about Mel Gibson opening up a Christmas gift, and it was a yarmulke.
Right.
Perfect.
But so I got that done, and then, you know, it was probably a full 11, 12-minute segment.
You know, I was thinking about you on Letterman last night because this morning I only got up to, I was, you know, trying to watch it before I came in, and only got up to his introduction of you in the beginning of the show. And, you know, now that I think about it, Artie's big thing is like, you know, gee, you watch Dave talk about you, and you think he's pissed that you're coming on, like you're not a good enough guest.
Like, just annoyed.
And he was introducing Artie's DVD and stuff like that. And I was trying to see if Dave was really into having Artie on.
You were trying to detect a feeling. Huh?
And it was like some sarcasm there. And right away you go.
I'm so glad you said that. He did a classic Letterman thing, which now I'm in the green room watching now. I'm already paranoid from staying up the night before to hear him go, Artie Lange.
He goes, Artie Lange is here. And then he goes, Artie Lange is here. It's going to be a really great show.
No, I know.
Really great show.
Because this is the kind of show you'll write home to your grandmother. You know, that Letterman sarcasm.
Right.
And
like, I'm thinking Artie must be bumming right about now.
I was. It just added to... Because, again, nothing's good in the back. You're watching it. Again, Vinny's the best guy ever because he's such a coach.
But you watch the whole thing. You don't sit there and try to just zone out. You watch.
I'm a perennial second guest. You know, I'm a second guest guy since the Conan and everything. So I try to watch the whole first segment in case I could reference something to be funny again. So I watch the whole thing.
I'm the same way. Before I go on, I make sure everyone... Like, Steve Langford came with me and insisted on talking to me while Letterman was taping. And I watched the show. I listened to his monologue. I want to sort of feel like I'm part of the show.
Of something.
Yeah, you're involved by the time you get out.
Yeah.
So when Steve was talking to me, I was like, Steve, I love you, but you got to shut the fuck up.
Here.
I'm like trying to get into this. I'm trying to sort of get into the rhythm.
And also I benefit from you having just been there because they are very grateful that you go on there, you know. So they're like, you know, and tell Howard thanks, and, you know, we're glad that you guys are friends of the show, and, you know, they're very complimentary.
Fuck yeah, we're friends of the show.
Yeah.
How did your pre-interview go? Because that can always be a little unnerving.
It went fantastic.
Yeah?
You know, my first appearance, I told him 3 stories, and we only got to 1 on the show because it went so well, the Rickles thing. And he said, you got those 2 in your back pocket. He loves those. Anything new? And I told him about doing Philly New Year's Eve and a couple of little things. And he goes, he goes, we got an embarrassment of riches here. It'll be fine.
Oh, so you're like in. They are now confident about
That's some major ass sucking.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably used to, again, Paris Hilton going, I don't know, I like dogs.
Right.
Oh, please, she doesn't even give him that much.
Right, you know, so.
So you went on and it went well.
Very well. I was very, very pleased with it.
Let's see. Stoner Dude, you're on the air. You saw Artie. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Dude, that was an excellent appearance on Letterman. The story about the Philly fan on New Year's Eve calling the Giants gay was classic. Dave was just sitting back, laughing, and totally speechless.
Wow. That's great. Bong Hit Bill, you're on the air.
Hey, now. How's it going?
Hey, now.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Artie, I loved how you told the story about the bank robbery. That was really good.
Oh, he told his bank robbery story?
Pulled out the bank robbery story?
Well, that was the story. When I left last time, he went, good job. Come back. I can't wait to hear that bank robbery story.
Letterman was actually thinking of being friends with Artie. So he heard he's a bank robber.
He started looking at that list of stories and said, you better stay away from this guy.
I had to tell an abbreviated version of it because we did a whole... That could take up, obviously that story. That's what's great about this show. It's long form. You can't get as comfortable.
Well, I bet it felt good, right? I mean, did you feel like when you walked off that you did a good job?
Really, I said, Shuli was there from the news. And again, not to seem sappy, but I even said to Shuli, I said, look, and my cousin Jeff, my older cousin, who was here for my roast, big fan of this show, called me and said, he goes, dude, Stern in the morning and Letterman at night. He goes, what deal with the fucking devil did you make? Because, I mean, if you would have told me 20 years ago I'd have a day like that, I'd faint. So it's very, very great.
You didn't break down and start drinking soda in celebration, though.
No, I didn't, actually.
I heard Artie on the wrap-up show. Who knows? I heard Artie on the wrap-up show was the funniest thing. This was very funny. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know where I put it. Gary Preview, page 2. Here's Artie talking about how we're instructing him that he shouldn't drink. If he's not drinking soda, why is he drinking Hawaiian Punch? This is funny.
How are those baby steps coming along?
This show is filled with people who have figured out the world. They have figured out life. They love giving advice. Everybody is perfect. And I feel like a retard. Of course I know Hawaiian Punch is just as bad for your soda. I gave up soda. So what the fuck? When I give up Hawaiian Punch, I'll say that.
It's because everyone cares.
Do you really know that Hawaiian Punch? You didn't know Hawaiian Punch was as bad as soda. You were shocked.
You know what? Howard, as surprising to you as this might be, I kind of do. Benji has this rap. Fat guys know more about food than anybody. We know.
See, I disagree.
We just have no willpower.
I disagree.
Really?
When I was fat, and when I weighed, I was already, Robin knows, I'm not exaggerating. I was fat.
Yeah.
I honestly did not know about nutrition.
Right.
My idea of dieting was instead of 10 pieces of fried chicken, I'll eat 6. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know, fried chicken, the whole category wasn't healthy. I just thought you eat less food. But what was happening...
That's not true to a certain extent.
It's not because your body starves for nutrition. The reason I'm eating 2 pieces of fried chicken and hungry all day, because it's all fried shit,
It's doing nothing for you.
It's doing nothing for me. Yeah. So it's like, I really didn't know. And I didn't know that certain things... I was just blissfully naive.
Many people do not believe that soda can make them fat.
Right.
Well, I know that because I'm living proof of it.
But my question to you is, if you know that Hawaiian Punch is no different than soda, why did you give up soda?
I don't know, Rob.
Hey, see, I have the theory that...
These are the logical questions that give me a headache.
Gerald, you're on the air in Winston-Salem.
How you doing there?
Hey now.
Hey, I just saw on the news where Anna Nicole Smith was ordered to go to get a blood test for DNA test for a baby because you could be like the father and another guy.
A lot of people could Gerald, let me tell you, not I could be the father, I am the father.
Yeah.
Gerald, where did you read that?
No, I just saw it on the news just now.
Yes, there's a story going around that I am not the father of Anna Nicole's baby. I am. What did you think when you first heard that I am the father of Anna Nicole's baby?
You know what? I was trying to wait for the replay because I'm not at home. So I was trying to wait for the replay to see because it said Howard K. Stern. I was like, wait a minute. I tried to hurry up and turn it up real quick. And I'm like, what is he planning on doing? He said he don't want to have a baby. What is he going to do?
I didn't want to have a baby. Let me tell you, first of all, I guess you were probably shocked that I even fuck Anna Nicole Smith.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you know that was going on?
Hey, hold on. Let me ask you this, dude. Were you fucking her when she was married to the old guy?
No. No. I was not. I would not do that. I mean, she was married at the time.
You're not that kind of guy.
I'm not that kind of heel. I'm a heel.
He's no worm.
I'm a different kind of worm.
Okay, was she fat or was she skinny when you...
When I fucked her, she was skinny. And let me tell you what happened, and I've never told anyone this, Gerald, but because you're an astute observer of what's going on, I'm going to talk to you.
All right.
This broad, I meet her at a club, and she's a good-looking broad. Dumb as a wall. And, you know, I laid the stern charm on her. Well, I didn't have a rubber with me. I didn't want to get her pregnant. So I fuck her in the ass. If I can be so blunt. When she calls me up and tells me I'm the father of her baby, I'm freaking out. I said, but I put it in your behind. She goes, the sperm dripped down.
Oh, God.
Even though it was full of ass.
That is horrible. That's what made the baby ass sperm?
That's ass sperm.
No, man. Come on, man. That can't be true, man.
Yeah, it dripped out of her ass into the vagina.
Sperm can live with a certain ass germ on it.
But what do you call the baby of that?
I'll be honest with you. You know, I told people that they couldn't believe it. They go, like...
I've never heard of that.
But that's called an ass and pussy baby. And I said, I've never heard that expression. They go, yeah, ass and pussy baby.
I think it's a fake, you might want to read that DNA yourself, man, because I never...
Well, that's why the test.
I mean, have you contacted the doctor and asked the doctor, could that actually be possible, or...
As you say, I asked the doctor, and I must tell you, he gave me the answer. He said to me, he even asked the same thing you did. He said, was this when Anna Nicole was fat or thin? And he said, because... He said, if it was fat, you probably mixed up the ass and the pussy. This doctor was a little wild.
But if she was thin...
Yeah. She was thin, and I didn't mix it up. I intentionally put it there so that the baby...
But there was a smaller space to travel.
That's sure.
It sounds like the doctor was Rodney's doctor, Dr. Vinny Boombox.
Right.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm in a lot of trouble because, you know, I have a girlfriend.
Man.
Now she's...
Yeah, how's she taking that?
She's not taking it well. I had to buy her jewelry.
Oh, and that took care of it?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
He had to buy her a blood diamond.
She said, is this an ass and pussy baby?
Darn, man. I kind of feel for you, man. I mean, I'm hoping that the doctor was wrong and this is not your baby, man, because, I mean, I really hate that, man.
I'm not in love with her, Joe.
You don't want him to have a famous woman pregnant?
No, man. I mean, he doesn't need this, man. I think
neither.
He's faking, man. I'm serious.
I agree.
That's how bras are, man. Bras are they conniving like that, man. She probably fucked another guy that night. And then she said, oh, Howard, this is your baby. Come on, get the fuck out. I would have told her, man, get the fuck out of here. I'd have hung up the phone on her.
Well, I did that.
I agree with this guy.
I told her, get the fuck out of here. And
she went to the Bahamas.
And then she went to the Bahamas.
Sir, when this was going on, I sort of had an inkling about it, and I agree with you. I thought Howard was demeaning himself by fucking her.
No, it was the best lay I ever had.
Like.
I had a good lay.
Right.
You know what you guys are
well,
like.
Well, then fine. All right.
If the girl is willing, you have to go there,
That's right?
We're dogs.
Well, this reminds me of the time I once got a girl pregnant from a BJ. She saved my jizz and spit it into her vagina.
I remember that story.
Wow.
Yeah, and got pregnant. Man. Yeah.
That was that acrobat you were getting.
What was that, sir? I didn't hear your reaction to that.
No, I said get the fuck out of there. Man, I don't believe that shit. Dude.
No, it's true. Robin knows she was from Cirque du Soleil. And she could actually vomit into her own vagina.
Oh, yeah, she used to do that all the time.
She was a great leg.
She kept the sperm warm.
She incubated in her mouth.
Oh, my God.
And, I mean, she was talking and everything. She was really good. She could pouch the sperm in her mouth.
Yeah, I hate to be vile, but it's true. A lot of this stuff happens to me, Gerald.
Man, I can't believe that. I mean, it sounds absurd, man.
How many children do you have outside of the
14.
ones you actually claim?
14. Every time I get a blowjob, these girls spit it into their vagina.
One of them actually had a mouth baby. She gave birth through the mouth.
Hey, no, okay, what did they do with the placenta?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Anna ate it.
Really?
Yeah, she's so hungry, this girl. I mean, you know, she's a heavy girl usually.
Right. Had a big appetite.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And she ate the placenta of my baby.
She almost ate the baby.
I was hoping. So
but
now,
she saved that part.
Now I got a kid with Anna Nicole Smith.
Man, I hope not, man.
I don't think it's mine, though.
No, it's not.
Because I was in the ass.
But what will you think of Howard if it is his baby?
You know, no, I mean, I wouldn't think anything different. I sound like high-pitched Eric when I just did it. Nah. But, no, I wouldn't think nothing different of Howard. I mean, I just pray and hope that it's not, well, not pray, but I hope that it's not yours, man, seriously, because, I mean...
Should Howard fight for visitation if it's his?
I don't want to visit that baby.
He probably won't even visit. That's what I'm saying. He probably don't even want it, man.
I mean, I'm the baby daddy, supposedly. As this gentleman says, you know, who can be sure?
Right.
You're the BD.
But I don't really want to visit.
No, it's some long dick dude, black guy up in them Bahamas that done got her pregnant, man, and just...
Yeah, that baby looks black to me.
Have you seen the baby?
No,
I have not.
I hadn't seen it.
I have not either myself. I have not myself seen the baby because she's down there in the Bahamas.
Right.
But...
Could be Artie's. I don't know. Artie, what do you think?
I was nowhere near her.
Oh, okay.
Well, now I got this whole thing because I'm sure she's going to want some money from me.
Right, yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah. I mean, she just juiced the hell out that old guy, man. I mean, she's going to try to juice you.
Well, let me tell you something. I'll know it's my baby if I see that big nose.
Yeah.
If that big nose starts developing, then I'll know.
I did hear there was a little trouble delivering.
Because of the nose? That's what she told me. This broad calls me up on the phone and says, I just had your baby, and a fucking nose, my whole pussy's on fire. Oh. And I said, man... You get out of here. The nose isn't that big yet. She goes, wait till you see your baby spitting in with your big-ass nose. Big nostrils, and Adam's apple.
Damn. So they didn't even have to cut her. The nose just cut it on the way out.
The nose got right through, man.
That hurt, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, y'all...
I'm making jokes, but I'm hurting inside, Gerald.
I know the feeling, dude. I mean, I haven't been there, but I could just understand, like, man, what the fuck do you do now? I'll probably just, I don't know, man. I'll get Fred to go down there and fucking rip her neck off or something.
Hey, I'm not going to hurt. The woman was very generous when I had the sexual liaison.
Yeah, and then you're going to make the ass baby an orphan.
I just feel bad the baby's going to be known as an ass baby, ass pussy baby. You know, which is the worst thing. Artie was an ass pussy baby, and he knows what that's like.
Look at me.
Look at him, man. He can't stop drinking Coca-Cola.
There's something insanely wrong with me.
He's got a Coca-Cola addiction. Russell in Morrisville, you're on with Gerald.
Yeah, you know, it amazes me how much of a fool his brother is. I just defended Robin yesterday, and he just gave Sal some more ammunition.
Right.
I don't believe that shit.
Well, why are you saying Gerald's a fool? I don't understand. Gerald just feels bad for me, that's all.
Yeah, Gerald, what is... There is more than one Howard Stern on the planet.
Gerald?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening to this guy. I'm waiting on him to make his point to say why.
There is more than one Howard Stern on the planet.
Howard K. Stern?
That you are not talking to Howard K. Stern.
Oh, who is Howard K. Stern then?
Howard K. Stern is the lawyer boyfriend of Nicole Smith.
Oh, okay. Damn. Shit, I didn't know, man. I only know one Howard Stern, man.
Hey, what are you talking about, Russell? I'm the only Howard Stern, and who else would name their kid Howard Stern?
Don't rain on our parade.
Really, we're having fun here with ass pussy babies.
Yeah, don't make fun of my ass pussy baby.
I had to come to the brother's defense.
All right.
I came to Robin's defense yesterday with Sal and lo and behold, Sal's probably drooling right now.
Oh, yeah.
Loving this.
He loves it, man. All right, Russell, thank you. Hey, Gerald, thank you for the call. I don't know what
thank you for caring.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank you for
really
caring.
concerned about you.
You're a good man, Gerald. We're over in the Winston-Salem area, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, Gerald, and thank you for listening.
All right, thank you.
All right, brother. And Gerald got a little bit confused about
Howard K-ster? Like you're Howard K-ster.
Well, I'm thinking of changing my name to Howard K. Stern. That guy gets a lot of press now that he impregnated Anna Nicole, allegedly.
You're laughing about this, but clearly there are millions who think you're the father of her baby.
Absolutely.
I know. I'm telling you, Beth was sitting in an airport coming back from somewhere, and there was sort of like a hillbilly family sitting there.
Thrillbilly Jones?
Yeah, like a guy, a guy and his wife and 2 kids. The kids were like teenagers, and they were like, man, let me see. It was a picture of Howard K. Stern. They go, let me see. The wife goes, let me see that picture. That's Howard Stern. Yeah, he is the father of Anna Nicole's baby. You would think the subscribers would go through the roof. People just wanted to hear about how I fucked Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, my God.
Why aren't you being interviewed? You tell.
Look at Stern trying to lay low with his ass pussy baby.
Nice. See, I bet a lot of the brothers love hearing that. Like, you're a baby daddy. Just fucking around.
I'm a baby daddy. Hey, it can happen. You never know. Be a baby daddy. You know.
It happens. There are accidents all the time.
That's right.
Get a lot of MOCs, mother of a child.
Right. What was it talking about? Oh, we were talking about Artie's Letterman appearance.
Yeah.
Lou, did you see it in Newark? Lou, you want to comment on Artie?
Yeah. Hey, Howard, long-time listener. Hey, Fred. Hey, Robin. And Artie, I think he bombed.
Bombed? Everyone's calling in saying Letterman already rebooked him.
Well, just for ratings. You won't go on the show, that many times.
Well, everybody seems to be saying he was great except for you, Lou.
Well,
what didn't you like?
When David started laughing, Artie looked over and Artie started laughing. And then if Artie was laughing, then David started laughing.
Sounds like a lot of laughing was going on, doesn't it, brother?
That's a bomb if ever I heard one.
It sounds like Dave laughing was a bad thing.
Artie, I love Artie, man. He sounds great. The best thing happened to the show there.
I
just thought it wasn't all that. I stayed up to watch it.
Lou is not a fan of your Letterman appearance, Artie, but that happens. I mean, what are you going to do, Bobo?
What are you going to do?
What's happened to that? Artie had a good appearance last night.
Thank you.
You liked it.
I want to say, you went right away for the cup. What was in the cup? Jack Daniels or what?
No, they won't let that happen. I've asked.
You say it was a great appearance.
But you had to take a drink as soon as you got out there, Artie?
Yeah, I tried to do that. That's like my new...
Why are you doing that, man? You know your hand's going to shake.
Well, no. It didn't shake. I just, wanted to clear my throat.
But, Bobo, you're in agreement that it was a great appearance.
Yeah, don't you have to wait for the host to sit? Didn't you say that a long time ago? Like, Artie sat right away without waiting for Dave to sit down.
I don't know any such rule.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think the host waits for you to sit.
Yeah, I'm the guest.
Yeah, he's the girl. Artie's the girl and Dave's the guy.
Yeah. I'm being courted.
Right.
Hey, I like your Uncle Sonny story. That never gets old.
Thank you.
All right, Bobo.
Hey, Howard, one more thing, man. I went out and bought the Stiletto 100. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of great email about the stiletto. People very pleased with it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
they love it.
want radio ready, man. I can't get enough of this place.
All right, man. Thanks, Bobo.
Right, take care. Bye-bye.
Well, the general consensus, except for one guy, and by the million emails, are that you killed.
It was, you know, look, I've done a lot of these. It went very well. It's one of my better ones I've ever had, I think, in any show.
Yeah. Well, hey, congrats. I know it's a lot of pressure.
Definitely.
It's quite frankly a pain in the ass.
I think Artie's still at the stage where he finds it exhilarating, you know, and an affirmation or an acknowledgement of how far he's come.
Well, Letterman, definitely, for someone from my generation, without question.
The thing I don't like about doing Letterman is in some way you can go out there and sort of feel like you're a beginner, like you have something to prove.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, who the fuck wants to do that at this point?
Well, you know, after a while, it becomes, you know, Letterman's now the king. You know, he has the little throne there. And you have to make him laugh. You're like the court jester who comes in there to amuse him.
Right.
Yeah, and I also find it very creepy, like that whole, like having this whole big audience sitting there waiting for you to do something. Like, it's just fucking, it's just crazy.
It's odd.
It's odd.
You know.
Well, yeah. When do you find yourself in a situation where you're having a conversation with somebody and a bunch of people are watching?
Right.
Yeah, the thing I like about this show is that, like, we're just talking. I'm not aware.
No audience.
There's no audience. I have to look over and make sure they're happy. You know, I don't want to be, fuck them if they're not happy. Dave's got to sit there and talk to them and shit. It's just crazy, you know. But Artie, everything I'm hearing, I mean, Vinny was gushing, and Letterman evidently booked Artie right away.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. So where was I? There's so much to go through.
He gave Sirius a nice mention, too, at the beginning.
Saw that.
He put out the DVD, and he said the Howard Stern show on Sirius.
Did you see it, Robin? Because maybe you want to play it?
I have to be up at this time of the morning. Yes, please play it.
Artie on Letterman clips on J.D. Page in orange. Don't ask. All right. Oh, I see these are clips. All right, that's good.
Welcome back to the show, Artie. Nice to see you. How was your New Year's Eve? You probably work a lot as a comedian, right?
I do. As a comic, I got to work on New Year's.
Is that good or not good?
It's good. Well, now, because I'm a little bit known, I get a lot of good cash. It used to be bad. They used to just pay me, you know, in, like, chicken salad sandwiches. But now I get real money. And this past New Year's, I was in Philadelphia at the Tower Theater in front of 3,000 crazy Eagles fans.
Oh, wow.
You got Philly fans there? Yeah. They are maniacs. I mean, I'm a New York Giant fan, and we're playing each other next week in the playoffs. And they know that from the radio, that I'm a Giant fan. So I come out, I try to be all happy, and I go, Happy New Year, Philly, and it gets nothing. No laughs. Nobody does anything. And then finally, a guy in the audience helps me out. He yells out, You and the Giants are both gay.
Wow.
And I got a roar. And then they went into this Eagles chant that just spelled the word Eagles. E-A-G, and you can't stop them. You got to wait. Spell Eagles. I'll wait.
Tough way to make a living, for God's sake.
I mean, you know, well, it's not bad when they give you a great line like that, because when I was bombing, I would just go, by the way, me and the Giants are still gay. Yeah, that's right, you're both gay. There was a real lull, I would say, on my way down here, guys. I saw Eli Manning, the quarterback for the Giants, making out with a dude. Yeah,
Hey, that's good stuff.
That was hysterical,
Look
Artie.
at you up there, man.
You're killing Letterman.
Right.
America falling in love with Artie Lange.
Yes, they've had plenty of opportunities.
Yeah. You've given them every opportunity to vote.
Once again, another go-round.
Yeah. That's funny. Why don't you use that routine on this show? That's funny.
You never told us that.
Well, you know.
Too busy with his Coca-Cola addiction.
Back.
No, that's funny. That's good stuff. Let me you one more?
Yeah.
All right.
If a crowd just isn't getting it, it's just torture up there. And there's this club, 𝗦𝗵cie in Vernon Hills, Illinois. If I ever decide to kill myself, I'm going to drive to 𝗦𝗵cie in Vernon Hills, Illinois. Because I want to commit to killing myself, and there's nothing at 𝗦𝗵cie that will change my mind.
That was Letterman cracking up.
Yeah, he loves that.
He knows that, man.
He likes dark stuff.
Yeah. Well, he's also been in those clubs.
Right, yeah.
There's nothing at 𝗦𝗵cie's that'll make me change my mind.
That's a great line. Great line.
Nada.
Look at you. I think this is good stuff, man. I think this is A-list type material.
This is A. You're not B anymore. You're A.
Can I be honest? You used to be B. Now you're A. Honestly. I never wanted to tell you were B. You were B bordering on a C. Now you're A. Look at the crowd going nuts.
Listen to him.
Oh, look at Artie's face just changed. He's like very serious.
He's now, you know what this is?
Artie's like Eddie Murphy on Inside the Actors Studio right now.
I was going to say, that's an Oscar face.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, my God, all serious.
Wow. I'm very serious.
This was nothing for me.
I need a cause.
Just, you know, I'm trying to be humble, but I'm not.
Right.
Look at me.
The applause breaks are weird, though, like you've said. It's like, it's just, you know, you sometimes, I mean, honestly, you know, you do stand-up long enough, you're used to laughs. But at a comedy club, they don't clap like that.
Right.
The audience at Letterman is very enthusiastic. And, you know, and it's nice. But the thing is, like, you know, when I would do Letterman and I would do a killer appearance or something I thought was killer, you wait for something to happen in your career big from it. And nothing fucking happens. You know what I mean? Like you sit there and you go, well, wait, what the hell's going to happen? But
those days are over.
Yeah, right. All right. But anyway, this is very funny. Let's continue. Let's continue.
And we do a 5:30 p.m. matinee on a Saturday.
Sorry, 5:30.
5:30 p.m. And I get up at like 5:20, you know. On the road, I get up at 5:20. I have a Twix bar and a soda, and I get over there. I try to fit in a spin class, but in Illinois they don't have a lot of those. And I get to 5:30 p.m. It's a no-smoking show. It's one of like 5 shows we have to do. And you just feel like a slave. The owner, just like, yeah, you got a 5:30 show. And it's all old people. So there's this 75-year-old couple in the front row. That's nice. Yeah, it's wonderful when you see that, you know. They're gonna get a lot of my Springsteen material. You know the third song on Born to Run, sir? And he's got this huge beer gut like I do now and suspenders, and his wife's next to him. Nobody laughs at any jokes, but this guy feels he has to make some sort of noise. So instead of laughing, after every joke, all you hear is this guy go like this. I'm not something. And you know, with comedy, you're like, the laughs are part of the act. It's like the timing. You expect the laugh. You know, like, I'm not something. And then when you try to when I would do something a little off color, which I do a lot in my act, you know, if I say like damn or something, he would cover his wife's ears and go, whoa. Not the missus, not the missus. Just looking around for anybody who has a gun to shoot myself in the head. Wow. I should have went to college. Yeah. But old guys will do that. Like, they have that great way of talking. My Uncle Sonny, one of the greatest men ever lived.
Uncle Sonny?
Uncle Sonny, yeah, like Corleone. I'm from Jersey. One of my favorite guys ever. The last few years of his life, he was sick, and he said, screw it, I'm just going to stay in bed and watch TV all day. And he got into a lot of modern TV shows. One of his favorite shows was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. True story. He loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he reminded me of this old guy, the way he talked. One time I said, Uncle Son, what's this show Buffy the Vampire Slayer about? And dead serious, this is a true story. He goes, it's a Jew broad fights Draculas. I guess he watched the end of the show, saw Geller, maybe she's Jewish or something. He did, like, research, and she fights vampires. It's a Jew broad fights Draculas. And then he would just eat a hunk of mozzarella like an apple, you know. My Uncle Son, he'd give me Yankee tickets. He had a hunk of mozzarella like an apple. He'd eat the apple, then he'd give me a Yankee ticket. He'd say, give me a kiss. I'd say, hey, give me a kiss. I'd kiss him on the cheek. He goes, now get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Wow, that's good stuff.
Oh, my.
Look at you. Look at you.
Look at you.
Look, you got a serious... You know, you really remind me of Eddie Murphy in the Inside the Actors Studio.
He's changing.
Every time they'd show a clip of Eddie doing something great, Eddie would just have this very serious look on his face.
That's right, trying to be humble.
This is my word. You trying to be humble over there?
Well, I don't know.
Look. Look at me.
I'm looking
at
That's good. Your usual Artie face. You got another face going.
This is a very serious face.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy did take out, like, Madonna's got that English accent. Eddie Murphy got his own accent,
yeah, we don't even know where he's from anymore.
Eddie Murphy goes, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of gay. I'm listening to it.
Definitely a little effeminate.
Yeah.
You know. You know.
Yeah, that's, you know.
But he's good, too. But look at you on Letterman, killing, and Dave cracking up in a genuine way.
Dave doesn't have to do a thing. He loves you.
Want one more clip?
Yeah.
We into this?
I think they get into the bank thing now.
All right. Oh, good. I want to hear this.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
It was the longest segment I've ever had on a talk show.
You're killing.
Yeah.
When you're killing, they keep you out there.
You see, these other guys didn't know what they had. Dave understands.
Thank you.
You know, like Madonna and Eddie Murphy, you're going to have to come up with an accent now. I was thinking for you...
What would be the Artie?
Redneck?
Indian accent.
Indian.
Like he goes to India. Like,
yes,
Artie thinks he's Indian.
When I did the David Letterman show the second time, I went, I understand, Artie. What is your favorite word? Curry. You should do the Indian accent.
What's your favorite curse word? Pussyfucker.
You know who my favorite person was? My Uncle Sonny.
Yeah.
Yes, he ate a mozzarella.
That motherfucker. Now, when you're here from Jersey, you're speaking like an Indian person.
Yeah, well, some people say since I got very successful on Letterman, I speak differently.
I love that it's on a bad Indian accent. I'm like, no, they're doing it.
Well, Madonna does a bad English accent.
Yes.
And Eddie does a bad whatever he's doing.
Madonna doesn't commit to whatever she's trying. Like, just do it.
Right.
I know, half the words are still, you know, Detroit.
Yeah, Madonna should come out and go, hello, governor.
Right. Fuck it. She's so nuts.
Yeah, she should be what are those guys called? The guys who twist up every word? The Cockney.
Cockney dialect. Yeah.
All right, here's a final clip from Artie on Letterman. Artie, sit back and put on that face.
Last time you were here, there was a story that we didn't get to, and I didn't even know if you want to talk about it, but it's when you were a kid, you were arrested, and you think, arrested for what? I don't know, speeding?
Dice.
Yeah, something like that. But no, it was a little more than that.
It was, the first charge was attempted bank robbery. Yeah. And the key word is attempted.
How old were you?
I was 17. Summer of '85. Like that means anything, who cares? And I paint a picture, Dave, when I tell it. I'm like Mark Twain. Summer '85 on the old Hudson River. And I was with my girlfriend at the time. I was dating this broad, hot Italian chick from Jersey, and we were in the bank, and I noticed the bank teller was kind of cute. I didn't have a relationship with a bank till I was 27, but I was 17. She was doing some banking, and I noticed that the girl behind the counter was cute. Now, I'm a dummy. I realize this is retarded, but a big fan of Woody Allen in that movie, Take the Money and Run. He hands a hold-up note to the woman. Yeah. I thought that would be like something she'd find funny and flirtatious. So while my girlfriend is banking, on the back of a deposit slip, I write, I have a gun. God. I remember this word for word because a judge read it back to me 1,000,000 times. I have a gun, put $50,000 into a bag, turn around and count to 1,000, act casual. Thank you for your cooperation, Artie Lange. I signed it. Wow. So I thought that when she saw my name, it's a joke, right? But of course, not realizing the first thing she sees is I have a gun.
Probably didn't get all the way through the note.
Steps on the silent alarm. I see her turn white. I go, oh, I'm sorry, honey. It's just a joke. And, I didn't have sex with her, by the way. That didn't work. I take the note, throw it out in the garbage can behind me, which was a mistake, and I go, I'm so sorry, this was a joke. We leave in my girlfriend's car, because I didn't have a car. We leave in her father's 72 Ford Granada, which wasn't the best getaway car. And an hour later, they have her name. I'm playing wiffle ball with my buddies in my backyard. I had a wicked slide.
At the hideout.
Yeah.
Back at the hideout, they're playing wiffle ball.
At the lighthouse, they're held up playing wiffle ball. I had a hell of a slider. And I got a call from her loud Italian sister, Teresa. Oh, I will never forget these words emblazoned in my head. It's Sue's sister. Cops, a SWAT team went to her house. Armed robbery it went through. And her sister goes, Artie, what did you do? I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, the cops are here. They want to talk to Sue. It's got to be drugs. Drugs? What are you talking about, drugs? And sure enough, I had to go. We had to turn ourselves in. They cuffed us. And my girlfriend's father was like a greenhorn right off the boat, an Italian guy. He might have been connected. I was so scared of him. I said to the cops, whatever you do, put me in jail for 50 years. Do not do a thing to her. And sure enough, the father got me aside and goes, when you rob a bank, you not take my daughter.
Excellent advice. Words to go by. Here it is, Artie Lange's Beer League, now available on DVD. Happy New Year, Artie.
Dave, thanks.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Artie Lange, folks. We'll be right back with August Steiner.
Who is next? Martha Steiner?
Some band. There's 2 million bands now, man. Augustana was the name of the band.
Augustana?
August, like the month, A-N-A. Augustana.
Oh.
Is it a chick?
No, I think it's a group, some sort of group. I didn't stay to watch it, but I guess that's Lauer, me, and them was why he was going,
big show.
Yeah, but you saved it.
Yeah.
It was good. Man, great.
Yeah, excellent.
I put it right up there, like, it was a great talk show appearance.
Thank you.
Hey, good for you, man. I know the pressure of that. And
See, sometimes though, fans, I know we have a policy a lot, the fans are always right, but sometimes you just want to go, dude, how about a little slack? Like that guy who called and said I bombed. Like,
is that going to be with you all day?
No, I'm just saying, but what does he want? Like, sometimes you can get it if it's a gray area, but I mean, that was kind of all right.
If you went on there,
kind of all right.
If they made you the President of the United States at that appearance, there's going to be somebody who says you suck.
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, no, you can't do better than that.
Not a little slack.
No, there should be no negatives on that.
I wonder what that guy does every day. Let's go evaluate him.
Dorian, you're on the air in Washington.
Hey, dude. I thought you were fantastic, Artie, man. The dialogue, man, and how you deliver a joke and deliver stories is just absolutely amazing, dude. Right. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
But hey, man, did you just wake up or something before you got there?
Well, again, that's and Howard is an expert at this too. Doing that schedule where this show in the morning and then you tape at 5:30. There's no way to
You're not fresh.
Yeah, and a nap, if it's a little too long, it sucks. And I went home. I did the pre-interview, which is stressful. I tried to lay down, and I probably didn't look the freshest, You
didn't sleep beforehand.
No, but I tried to. I laid down. I closed my eyes, and then
you were too charged up.
Stop it, Artie. Right. Tell the guy you planned that look. That was part of it.
That's Artie's frumpy look. That makes him funnier.
Very calculated.
Yeah.
Because it looks like you'd just woken up or something, and the way that they did the makeup, but I swear to God, dude, you look just like Pink's mom in Pink Floyd The Wall.
Nice.
That's the nicest compliment I've ever got.
What a compliment.
In my arms.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's go to Dan. Dan in Cleveland,
Mother,
Ohio.
do you think they'll drop the bomb?
Yes, Dan.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, brother.
Hey, Artie, you look like shit last night, dude. I can't believe how fat you've gotten.
I did, man. That's the other thing. The other thing I can't get away from is...
The other thing is Artie could wear certain clothing that would make him look less portly, but...
The turtleneck didn't help anything.
You had the
He had on a turtleneck?
Big red turtleneck.
I mean, again, it is weird. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm going on national television, I sleepers in my eyes, I'm dressing myself, and I'm just looking for a clean shirt. I found a turtleneck with, I don't know, you're right, dude, it was not...
Why don't you go to, like, a chick you trust, like your sister, and have her dress you?
You know what, my sister has done that for me in the past, but she's in Vietnam now.
She won't come back from Vietnam.
She's in hiding.
She's not to dress Artie.
Exactly.
Get Ralphie cakes to do it for you.
You're right.
Ralphie, like Ralphie always says...
Ralph has offered to do that, which was very nice of him, but...
Why don't you take him up on that? You've
Ralph
always resisted.
He could put you in, like, a big black shirt or something and drape you, Yeah. Like what Liza Minnelli does when she goes on camera. Yeah.
I mean, whatever it is, dude, I'm lucky enough to wear it. It really doesn't matter what I look like. You know what I mean?
It was a great appearance, Artie.
It'd be funny if Artie's sister came back and dressed him up as a Vietnamese, like, rice patty.
Right, you'll have one of those little
with the
funny
big hat.
jackets on and the funny hat.
Geisha.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like,
He'll
Artie.
be pulling a rickshaw when he comes out.
Artie, I just came back from Vietnam. I got a Vietnamese influence now for your Letterman appearance. Oh, thank you. That'd be funny.
There was that period of time, I was on the Norm show, that period of time where the Hollywood Squares were really scraping the bottom, and I did a week on the Hollywood Squares. This had to be back in, like, 99 when Whoopi was center square. I was next to Carmen Electra the whole 5, which is the best thing ever.
That's not bad. Yeah.
My sister
Did she wear, like, hot little outfits and stuff? Yeah.
Dude, forget it. I was in a square next to her.
You want to kill yourself.
First of all... 2 of the, they do all 5 in one day.
Right.
So 2 of the days, I was next to her and Vivica Fox. They're in the square next to me. The awful, adulty conversations they would have. I'll never forget.
Like vapid.
I'll never forget the conversation. Carmen Electra had just done the first Scary Movie. It hadn't come out yet.
Right.
And she's barely in it.
Right. So she goes, Vivica Fox and her talking. And Vivica she really turns on the... Because I did a film with her, too. I said I was on a plane with her to Germany. She does the black thing, like, really over the top. So she says to Carmen, how you doing, girl? What's up? And Carmen goes, oh, I just shot a movie with Keenan. I know you know him. He put me in a film. And Vivica Fox goes, he tried to come on to you, girl? And he goes, well, no, he was real nice. It was really cold up in Canada, and it was cold in my trailer, and he got me a heater, and I thought that was nice.
Wow.
I'll never forget that's what you said. He got me a heater.
You know what that makes me think of? You done with that story?
No, I'm just saying, my sister happened to be in L.A. that whole week, so she bought 5 shirts for me to wear. You don't change your pants, you know. And they were beautiful shirts. She's got great taste, but I just didn't look comfortable in any of them. I just look, I'm better as a slob.
Exactly.
You know?
You got to go on with what you're comfortable in.
Right.
You do. You got to feel like that's me and that's who I am. And
plus, I'm sitting next to Carmen Electra, and I don't, you know, what the fuck? I just want to look at her. Who cares?
Yeah, you know, he just got me thinking about something, Artie.
As soon as you met Beth.
You love Beth, but John even said to me, you can't stop now. When I first met Beth, he goes, that can't be the final
Well,
one.
you know, what he's doing is giving Beth superpowers instead of saying that you also changed.
Right.
Only because you dated like 3 girls and you married Beth.
Ralph can tell you I dated like 30 girls.
Yeah, within a span of 30 days.
Right.
You know, so.
You ever hear of speed dating?
System.
Did you ever know that I was the creator of speed dating?
Clearly.
You hear this speed dating? That's my whole concept.
That's your innovation.
Yeah.
Oh, you are on a tear. Jimmy emailed me yesterday. He goes, he said something. I said, why is he beating up on me? He goes, that's because we love him so much. You know, it's like, that's what he does.
All right. Well, I don't know.
I'm glad you called to clear everything up, John.
Ralph, didn't John call you and say, what do I do with these T-shirts? And you told him to send them to you and you would give them to me?
Yes, exactly. And then he said, well, I want to send them over to the hotel. And Howard didn't get back to me. I was like, well, why would you send them to the hotel? Then he's got to schlep them in a suitcase and this and that. I said, just send them to me or send them to Howard. I'll make sure he gets those stupid T-shirts. And those T-shirts, those T-shirts are stupid, too. Nobody cares about that Joey Ramone used to wear one of these stupid shirts. Really? Yeah, really. They're ugly. All right. They're just ugly. Dress Howard as a jogger or whatever you dress as. As a what?
John, do you think Ralph does a good job dressing me?
Sometimes and sometimes not.
Right.
Well, sometimes John's just well and sometimes he's not.
John always looks impeccable. Come on.
Well, he always wears.
Who knows what John is wearing?
I keep track of it.
Really? You're looking.
Robin wrote me a very nice note. I invited her over this weekend.
I love you. You know I love you.
Did she write you a note and tell you only if there's going to be real non-genetically engineered food? Well, no, I wanted you to meet my nutritionist.
I know. He's offering me a nutritionist.
She doesn't need it. She's found the way.
This John wants me to have his person. Oh, but if you're in L.A. and you need an enema, I got the guy.
You got me. You got the hookup.
All right, John, look, we're square.
We're always square.
Yeah. And
I just felt a little hurt this weekend.
Don't feel hurt, man. I love you.
Well, let me get this clear. So this summer you're doing nothing but trying to figure out why you don't fall in love.
Me too.
John, how will you figure this out? Like, okay, so you're taking time off from work.
To take a class.
Yeah, like where are you going? How are you going to like? And what? Obviously, on your own, you haven't been able to figure this out. So, what steps are you taking to figure out why you're not in love?
I go to therapy.
Right.
Okay.
Do you go to therapy every day?
No.
How often do you go?
Once a month.
All right, once a month.
What a commitment.
All right, so once a month. You're going to go. So now you're going to have this.
I make the guy laugh when I leave.
So you're going to have time off, and you're going to go once a month. So that takes care of one day out of the month.
Okay.
Now, how else are you going to address this?
don't know. I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what, therapy helped me really appreciate
Once
what I
a
had.
month?
But I go like 3-4 days a week.
You got to really commit.
No.
But you're in a relationship and you're working. When you go and you try to figure out how to make it work. And
No, he was going before the relationship.
What I'm telling you is, don't you think I had issues? Don't you think I'd walk in there to my therapist's office and say, how can I commit to this woman? I'm entitled to fuck every woman on the planet.
Yeah.
I can do it. I'm famous. Blah, blah, blah. I have all those issues.
Here's my theory on you and therapy. You get everyone else to do your dirty work now.
What do you mean?
You heard me.
I don't get it. To explain.
You heard me.
What's the dirty work?
I mean, on the radio. You don't say anything bad about anybody, and you like...
Except you. Well, I said plenty of bad things about you.
Huh?
I said so many bad things about you, you got upset.
So what's for that theory? That's true.
Right? That's true.
I don't understand what he's saying. The therapist does all the dirt, or everybody else does the dirty work?
Well, mainly when Artie was around.
Oh, Artie would say the bad things, and then Howard could
and
be
Howard's
the nice
like,
guy.
Stop that, Artie. You don't use the N-word. That's terrible.
Well, I felt that way. It is terrible.
It is terrible.
I didn't agree with some of the things he said.
Yeah.
What? Oh, boy, you're reading way too much into it.
I told you, John overthinks everything.
He sure does.
Well, anyway, this week was a little hurtful because I was so excited for your party, and I was so excited to see you. And
John has the greatest life, and he doesn't know it.
I know. Oh, my God.
Who gives a shit? You should see this house he has. It's a beautiful house. It's like...
And so
right
then
now.
he picked something like, I'm going to be afraid of midgets just to make my life more difficult.
And even, hey, John, can I bring this? Didn't you pick on Jimmy's house a little bit?
Oh, my God.
No, I said it in a nice way, that it looked exactly like the house that I had, my very first house. It was great.
That's not what you said.
I said it looked like the house I had when I was 18 years old.
Yeah, you said, I had this house when I was 18. It kind of implied that it looked like
that he's not sophisticated.
Jimmy's underachieving?
Well, no, that Jimmy
you
was...
know what? You be friends with Jimmy, and I'll be friends with
And you'll be friends with who?
other people.
No. You're my best friend. John, listen to me.
Completely done with you.
He's dropping you. He's now dropping you.
In fact,
our dog.
Are we not planning a vacation together or not?
No.
Oh, you're not into it now?
He's not going to go with you.
No, we were, but you want to go to your house. I want to go on a boat.
He wants to go away.
He wants to be on a boat? You're never going to be on a boat, are
I would
you?
do that in the winter, not in the summer.
A boat in the winter?
Yeah, we'll go to like a warm climate and go on a boat. I'd do
Well,
that.
you'd rather be on the sand.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't like boats, by the way, John.
I know.
And if you knew anything about Jimmy, you know he gets seasick.
That's right. Jimmy's going to go, right?
Of course.
Jimmy's motion sick everywhere.
Jimmy can't move.
I can't wait for Jimmy. I can't wait to hear from Jimmy.
If you're going with me, you're going with Jimmy.
Oh, I'm...
Jimmy loves you. John, listen to me. Everyone loves you. You are on full fucking house.
For the last 3 years, you have been my biggest... every day I get a call saying, like, oh, my God, Howard loves you.
I do.
You're the best.
I do.
This week, I get a call saying, Howard fucking hates you.
No.
You're
That
an
people have it
asshole.
wrong then. I love you.
Party.
You were the most fun at the party.
If it wasn't for you, there'd have been nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
That's not what you said, Howard. You said John was bumming everybody out.
Well, no, he did. When he walked in about Don Rickles, he bummed Jimmy out and he bummed me out because I felt sad. But then, listen, John knows the truth. John, who did I hang around with the whole night? Did I hang around with Jimmy or my wife? No. Who did I hang around with?
Me.
Okay, so.
I couldn't get rid of you.
And you were the only one that I even got reactions from the party, so I have to talk about it.
He's not always going to talk nice, John. You know, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad.
I talk nice.
He talked nice about Jimmy.
Well, because that's Jimmy.
Well, he talks nice about Jimmy.
Jimmy's my boyfriend.
We're all jealous of
You
that.
didn't even talk to Jimmy.
I didn't spend 10 seconds with Jimmy.
Like, you
John.
don't even fucking talk.
John, who'd I spend the whole night?
They don't talk to each other.
Who'd
They're
I
in the same room, but they don't talk.
Who'd I spend the whole night with?
Me.
So what does that tell you? When it comes down to it, who am I with and who am I not? I've never had guys fight over me.
I know.
before.
Look at this.
This is the greatest.
Fighting over you?
You're fighting over me.
We have nothing in common, you and I.
That's
Why
right.
were you hanging out all
You're
night?
good looking. I'm ugly.
No, we don't watch the same shows. We don't read the same books. Well, you don't read any
I don't read
books.
any books.
Yeah, you read books. He doesn't.
Comic books.
You know, we don't...
Why don't you? So what do you? So why do you like me?
Because I've known you for 25 years.
But why
I guess
do
you two are just stuck with each other.
All right. Why don't you ask me the key question?
What?
Me, you, and Jimmy are in a boat.
Okay.
Who do you say?
It starts sinking. Who do I save? That's the key question.
Me.
Of course.
Jimmy's gone?
Jimmy's dead.
Jimmy's green. You know.
No, I would actually kill
He's
John.
puking on the side of the boat.
One less good-looking guy on the planet.
Yeah, why are you saving John?
That's right. That makes me that sends me up a notch. John, I love
It's
you.
been the most fun phone call. I got up at 4:30 to talk to you guys.
By the way, do you know what I pray for you?
What?
That you find love and you find peace in your life.
I pray that I find love that Beth gets along with so we can go
It's going to happen.
together.
Oh, but, you know, as Fred says, he'll be so old by then.
But that'll be nice. At least it'll be a real love.
Well, you know, it is. You know, it is
Come on,
true.
guys. It's not going to be that. But
John does check
I'll be
with
married
us.
in the next... Write this down.
Go
I'll
ahead.
be married in the next 3 or 4 years. Promise you.
And it won't be Nikki?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Ooh, Nikki's getting angry.
She's mad at me right now.
Well, I guess so.
Why is she mad at you?
Ralph, who's your favorite girl?
Leah.
She's here right now.
Leah's there?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
But
another.
John goes with Leah. He goes, I don't know. She's so young. I don't know. You know, it's just he has a great time with her. Marry Leah.
Maybe.
If you want to get married so bad.
Leah didn't even get to come to the party.
How come you didn't bring Leah to the party if she's the one?
How do you get away with this?
Has he been with Leah for a while?
He was tortured over that, too, Howard, who he's going to bring to the party.
Was he?
Yeah. He was like,
Oh, I've seen that anxiety before with him.
What did he say to you?
I don't remember exactly, but it was just, you know, I don't remember the exact words, but it was like, you know, he was just trying to figure out who he's going to bring.
And he probably has a rotation in his mind, and the party sort of was in the middle of a rotation.
No.
Like, John has to get a beat on the party and then, like, figure
I
it out.
brought Nikki because I know Beth and Howard like Nikki, and we spent time together.
I like Leah, too.
You've met Leah?
Oh, yeah, I met them all.
Oh, my.
It's an endless parade of broads.
Not really. I don't think John goes through that many. I mean,
Oh, please. I show up on vacations with some country singer.
That was weird.
I mean, are you kidding?
How'd she get into the mix?
Well, and John didn't even like her.
Every once in a while, he throws one in.
Our sense.
What?
I've never seen her since.
As soon as he senses if we don't like someone,
Oh, you guys get approval.
oh yeah.
Who was the singer?
Who is this? This guy. John didn't like her so much. John had 5 massages in one day.
Wow.
He was hiding in his room. He brings a girl he doesn't even
He
like.
can't stand.
I said he had 5 massages. That's like, where is this guy? I go, did you see the girl? He goes, I don't want to be with her.
I called the
hiding
things
from
up,
her.
I think I made things worse.
I told you, John's crazy.
He's nuts. But he's got so many beautiful women. That's his problem.
So you're not going to be touring this summer? You're not going to do anything but find out why you can't love?
I'm doing 5 weeks.
His problem is, Howard, he should just not be married, yet he wants to be married. You know, because he comes from a great family and he wants
No, you know what it is? He's a guy who wants everything. You got to either...
He's a baby.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
A big, good-looking baby.
Well, wait, let's not beat up on John.
Robin, I donated 2 dinners.
know. Stop it.
Did you write John?
Thank you.
Did you write John a thank you note?
I thanked him yesterday.
No. 6 years later.
That's tacky.
Stop it. Here we go. Let's not get on my case. John can't find love.
On my case for the last hour.
Well, John's right. If he donates something to your charity, you should write a thank you.
And I did thank him.
John's absolutely right.
I did too.
No.
Stop it.
John's a charitable guy.
He's amazing. In fact,
Howard,
a couple of weeks ago.
I did 2 $10,000 lunches for her.
I know, and I love you for it. Thank you.
Why would you not write him?
I wrote him after you said something.
Not even an email.
Stop it! I did.
No, he was upset because when I had lunch with him, he said, "Listen, not a big deal, but I did this thing for Robin."
I know, but that was years ago. I thanked him.
No, but it was a long
then.
time after that.
I know.
Howard, the guys in the back wrote this one for you. It's an F, marry, kill.
Go ahead.
It's John, Jimmy, and Ralph.
I would kill Ralph.
Of course.
No, I have to. No, Ralph I love. So I have to.
You marrying Ralph?
I'm marrying Ralph. I'm not going to marry Ralph because he embarrasses me.
Don't kill John because it'll kill John.
I'm not killing John.
I'm telling you, you got to kill Ralph.
I'm gonna
think you have to
marry.
kill John. That's the humane thing to do.
I'm gonna fuck John Stamos hard, better than he's ever been fucked.
There you go. You'll forget Nikki.
Then Ralph, I got to kill you and marry Jimmy.
Of course.
Right. Of course. Although really I should be married to Ralph because I get along best with him.
But he embarrasses you.
But is it insulting?
So what? Who doesn't embarrass me?
But is it insulting to John that he isn't even discussed for the marriage?
No, I couldn't be married to John. He can't commit.
John can't commit.
He's got a rolling eye.
He can't love me.
Bad time to bring up Ralph's deal at your house?
Yeah.
Listen to John trying to swing it around.
Look, I love Ralph, but I'll tell you what.
You can't live with him.
Can't live with him. I can't even invite him over.
I heard from Beth and I heard from Jimmy what Ralph did. Yeah, well, why don't we talk about stuff that you tell me, John, then? Go ahead. No, I'm just kidding.
He didn't get specific.
Yeah, well, Ralph's got a lot. Ralph's got a lot of growing up to do.
Speaking of babies.
There's a lot of mature men on the phone here.
Yeah, speaking of babies.
I know how to behave. I don't say weird things to people.
All right.
And hurt their feelings.
All right. Yeah. Got a little drunk. Got a little crazy.
Excuses.
Yeah. John was drunk on moonshine. He didn't do anything wrong.
Let's not talk about what you do when you get drunk, Robin.
Who? What?
All right.
Well, what does Robin do? She's
he's just be quiet, you.
I love my Robin. I love Fred.
Thank you.
I think Fred's a genius. I mean, I watch.
You don't have to say that, John. I like you no
the way he works. John's other move is like when he goes the thing with Robin. He was so upset about that, but he goes, "Oh, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me." But meanwhile, he tells Gary, he tells me, just like everyone.
He can't stop talking about
right.
it.
It doesn't bother him.
So it does bother him.
It so bothers him. You can say that. You can be all right with it. You can go, you know what, that's shitty. Lunch with these fucking people for $20,000.
I know.
Were they really fucking annoying? Yes.
Of course they were.
Who would pay $10,000?
True, John had to stop fucking for 10 minutes to go to lunch with these people.
That's right. It slowed him down.
You know, it's true. Think about what John did for you.
He did an amazing thing.
Like John, what?
Would you have done it?
No.
No, of course not.
Absolutely not.
But he not only,
Really?
He gave me the opportunity to do this once, and then we had two people who would pay the same amount of money, and he agreed without flinching and said, I'll do both.
And then you write him a note, because you don't want to know something, Robin, honestly? I would never have lunch with anybody. I
was going to ask you for this latest thing that since you're not, because I'm putting together auction lots, I was going to say, what can Howard do?
I'll tell you what I can do.
You could have lunch with someone.
I won't do it.
He lets you rattle on about these annoying charities every day. That's enough.
No. He can have lunch.
No, I won't.
And I was trying to find out from John what he's doing, but he's going to be sitting at home trying to figure out How to Fall in Love.
No, he's going to be sitting at home fucking hot models. So when he gives you a lunch, he's really giving up something.
He's really taking some time away.
Something I probably won't do it.
You're not going to do it?
After that, Robin, you're thinking of asking him again?
I would, yes.
Oh, man, you got nerve.
John.
Yeah.
If Nikki's the best lay of your life.
Yes, the best.
And Leah's right there with you.
Quiet.
Yeah, I'm saying. In other words, you like Leah better, but she's not the best lay of your life.
They're equal.
No, they're not.
Mm-mm.
That's not what you told me.
I did.
Are you in love with Leah?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you in love with Nikki?
You're going out with Nikki.
Yes. What a life.
I think he had to start up with Nikki because of the
You hear
party.
this guy's life? It's unbelievable. I'd be doing a dance every morning if I was him.
Wake up with a smile on your face every day.
John once said to me,
I'm so grateful to my life. I'm so happy. Like, don't think I'm like a bummer sitting around like a douchebag. Like, I couldn't be luckier and happier.
when you wake up every morning, you look in the mirror and you go, oh, my God.
Thank you.
I didn't even wash my face yet, and I look great.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
You never do that? I would
You're
do
used to that face. Huh?
I would love...
Leah, want to say hi to Howard?
Yeah, let me talk to her.
Oh, God. He's very brave.
Let me talk to Leah.
Say hi to you.
Hello?
Leah. Hi. Ralph's on the phone, too.
Hey, Leah.
Who?
Ralph and Howard.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
I'm Robin.
Hello.
Hi there.
Good morning.
Leah, can't figure it out. John says he's in love with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same point, he'll say, but I can't get married. I can't have, I can't be in a relationship. What's his problem? And why do you keep going back for more?
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I know he's good looking, but he's putting you through the mill.
He is making me work for it, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
Oh, it's like the carrot on the stick. You really think you can get it, huh?
No.
Can't you seal the deal?
Of course I can, eventually, if I want.
If you want. So you're not sure.
No, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, she's crazy, too. I think she has a boyfriend.
What?
You have a boyfriend?
No, that's over.
Oh, it is?
But John is dating other girls, right?
Yes.
And does that drive you crazy?
No.
You're
kidding.
dating other people, too?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
See?
So, like, you're not bummed out when he says, oh, yeah, this one's really good in bed, and then you don't care?
No, we don't talk about that.
Right. Well, he does.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah. If he asked you to marry him tomorrow, would you do it? If he proposes, you would not? Really?
No.
Why? He's too fucked up?
What?
He's too fucked up?
No, he has to ask my father for permission.
Yeah, but I mean, but let's say...
if he did that.
Let's say he asked your father for permission, went through the right thing. Would you marry him?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we're both crazy.
See,
So
Leah's
you're
super
perfect.
good looking, too, so she's got a lot of options.
I know. You dating any other famous guys?
No.
Just rich guys.
Rich guys? How many of your boyfriends have yachts?
No ugly guys.
What?
You ever dated an ugly guy?
Never.
You don't know what
Well,
you're
she
missing.
didn't think he was ugly.
All right.
I don't think they're ugly if I date them.
I don't know. So what's the deal? What's going to be with you two? I don't know. You think it's going anywhere?
I have no idea. That's okay. Day by day. Let it be.
Is John the best lay you've ever had? Honestly. The one who rocked your world, gave you orgasms and everything.
I've had the most fun with him.
You have. But did he have the biggest penis?
I can't say that.
Be honest.
She can't
That's a
say
no.
that. He wasn't the biggest one.
So it wasn't the biggest one. So John, you take in John easily.
You saying John Small?
Oh, my goodness.
No, not at all.
No, John's pretty big. I've seen it, I think.
What?
Well, I haven't seen it, but my wife saw it. My wife said he was a pretty good size. That's when he used to be married. That's when he was really fun. Running around without any underpants on.
That's what he's fun.
Yeah. Wow. So he's not the best lay of your life?
No, he's well, we'll see. I'm still young.
Did you think it was weird that John didn't invite you to Jimmy's party?
No.
You weren't upset?
No.
Don Rickles was upset. I would think you'd be upset too.
Because I have a good Hebrew name.
Ah. Whatever that means. I don't know. Well, anyway.
All right, guys.
You sound sexy as hell. Did you guys make love last night?
No.
Why not?
I was at a concert.
What'd you see?
Here he is. Hold on.
What'd you see?
Oh, I saw Massive Attack.
Massive Attack. John doesn't even know what the
John can't go because he doesn't know their songs.
Is John the oldest guy you ever dated?
What?
Is John the oldest guy you ever dated?
Yes.
He's like almost 50.
I know.
Most famous guy you ever dated?
Yes.
Were you a Full House fan, or were you too young for that?
Not at all.
She saw it in reruns.
Friday night.
You saw it in reruns, right? You didn't see the original Full House.
I don't think so.
You're an ER John fan. That's probably what it is.
No, I was.
She just got out of high school.
I know. That's what I was saying. She only knows him from ER.
How long
What's
you out
Full
of high
House?
school, Leah?
10 years now, I think.
No.
Yeah.
What year?
Well, you must have been
no,
advanced.
6 years. 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years, yeah. She just got out of high school.
I know. John picked her up.
John used to drop her off at high school.
John met me barely at 18.
That's right. I know.
Yeah. John bought her first Star Wars lunch pail.
All right, guys.
All right, baby.
Go.
What are you wearing right now?
What?
What are you wearing right now?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Tank top.
No panties?
No bottoms?
No.
Nice. Let it all air out. Let it all out. Let it out, Raven. All right, Leah.
Thank you.
Let the poison out of your system.
Hey, Leah. How old's your mom?
A couple years older than John.
Is that true, or is John older than her?
No. She's a couple years older.
All right. All right, baby.
That would be great.
I hope to see you soon.
Oh, my God.
What?
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 Oh, you put her on the phone.
She said your cock wasn't the biggest one she's ever had.
She did?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Leah.
That was small.
Leah.
And that you're not very good in bed. And you're crazy.
You're winding me up.
All right, I got to go, guys.
Yeah, enough.
She said Don Rickles is bigger than you.
More shriveled.
Right. All right, Johnny, I love you.
I love you, too.
And John Stamos, not promoting anything, quite frankly. Are you?
I'm doing Entourage. I'm on Entourage this season.
All right. John, yeah.
And he's going to figure out how to fall in love.
Right.
Go easy on me this week, man.
I will. I realized I was being a little too tough. I didn't realize.
I mean, everybody called me and they said, like, I thought he was your friend.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm a
Welcome,
better.
Welcome to the club, John. It happens.
Once in a while, you take a hit.
Bullshit, because I didn't, if I fuck up like you, Ralph, then that makes sense, but I didn't.
Right, you didn't. You're not as big a fuck up as Ralph. You're absolutely right. Ralph's the biggest.
Man, there's some endorsement.
Right. All right, John. Go ahead. Go listen. And when you figure out how to be in love, call me.
Tell us the secret.
Right.
Well, I might need your help.
No. But you know what the answer is? Simple. You got to want to be in love.
I know.
All right. Ralph, thank you.
I I still love you.
All right. John, thank you.
Good night, kids.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, there you have it. Finally got to the bottom of it all.
Hey, Howard.
The reason I'm having you on to promote this show of yours is because I'm really worried about you. Gary told me you're over $100,000 now in developing this thing.
Well, yeah, maybe with this one we're doing right now, but I'll get some of it back.
No, you won't.
I will, but Howard, well, you go first, and then I can explain why I'm doing it. I mean, and it's all.
No, I read your explanation.
No. That was the backstory. You don't have to.
Vinny wrote a play. Vinny wrote a play based on death. Vinny had a bunch of deaths in his family, and so Vinny got very moved by death and wanting to, is there an afterlife and all those kind of questions. So he wrote a play called Afterlife. Hereafter. Sorry.
Which is also the name of Clint Eastwood's new movie coming out in a few months.
Yeah, I think that'll do well.
I think
that hereafter.
Now, if you put $100,000 into Clint Eastwood's new movie.
It's amazing, Howard. I can't believe it. Eastwood and Spielberg team up to do a movie about a psychic called Hereafter.
By the way, did you own the name Hereafter?
You can't, you can't own a name. That's the problem. I could do something called The Godfather if I wanted. There's nothing you could do about it. I probably will end up changing the name, especially if that movie becomes big, which is a bummer because I've invested so much time and money in the logo. I'm so proud of our logo. I think it's very clever, and they might have the same idea. And then
that's what I mean. Vinny's putting tons of money into logos.
He's developing logos and all this stuff.
My dad used to see. Vinny needed to be raised by my father. My father used to go nuts. He'd meet guys who have like a business card. And they have, like, no real business. He goes, business card? First have a business. These guys are making a business card. These guys have made a dime. And I'm like, yeah, like, all the accoutrements of, like,
a business, but the business.
Vinny's got Hereafter. Vinny has a Hereafter. Vinny sent me, I said to Vin, let me hear some of the music from the show. He sends me a packet, but, like, not just the music. T-shirts, merchandising, various logo things, key rings, and I'm like,
key rings?
Yeah. I mean, not key rings, but might as well have been like coasters,
cups, coasters,
Hereafter magnet, refrigerator magnet.
Every time you go to eat.
And I'm just like, I love Vin. I love this guy. He's a sweetheart. And Vinny doesn't make a ton of dough. He's a network liaison to Letterman. He makes a good living. Don't get me wrong, but he's got, his wife would probably love a new coat. You know what I mean?
Her coat is in the play.
Yeah. The Depression era. You're right.
And I don't know. It's like.
No, she has been amazing. The sacrifice that she and my son have made really has been very noble and has made me rethink it sometimes. Am I going too far?
And then meanwhile, even like you talk about that, and then he invests all this money in the name Hereafter, and then he says, oh, yeah, well, anybody can take it. Now Clint Eastwood's going to have a movie.
Right.
They're filming it. They're almost done. It comes out at Christmas.
And by the way, that's not even accurate. I mean, so why don't you call your play Avatar 2? I mean,
Full House.
I guarantee you they'll sue your ass dress off.
No, but well, it depends on what the movie's about. You just can't copyright a title. I mean, that's what I've been told. What am I going to sue Clint Eastwood? You can't do my musical that no one's heard of? I mean, at least mine has songs in it.
At least say he stole your idea.
Yeah.
So Vinny, I don't know, at some point started putting his own money into this, and I get it. People put money into hobbies and photography or whatever you're into, music. But this is already nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, you buy chess books and stuff.
Right, sure. And, chess book costs $5, sometimes $15. And Vinny's taking $100,000, over $100,000.
Well, it's the genre I'm working in. If I had just written a dramatic play, no big deal. You sit around a table with a cup of coffee and you read it. It's a friggin' musical. It's got 10 people. You have to teach people how to sing the song, and then you have
But don't you teach them when somebody buys the play?
No, because they're not going to buy the play based on the idea. They have to see it performed, even if it's a very small production. You have to showcase.
All right, so where are we at with this thing? I mean, what are we doing here?
Well, this Saturday, we're having a concert version of the musical. So what we're doing is Christine Johnson from WCBS is going to host it for the evening. She's going to fill in the blanks. We're going to perform.
Did you have to pay her?
We haven't had that conversation. See, she said yes so quickly. I'm going to pay her whatever I don't think she's going to ask for money. I don't know. It's an awkward question, actually. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, man.
The problem is, I don't pay, like any one person, a lot of money, but there's a lot of people involved who are each getting like a couple of hundred every time we do something, and it adds up.
Yeah, how many characters in this thing?
There's 4 living, 4 dead, and then there's 9.
9 people you got to pay.
9 people, yeah.
You want to hear some of the music?
Yes, I do.
Well, first of all, Vinny's going to host a concert of music from his show Hereafter, which coincidentally is the name of the new Clint Eastwood movie.
That's why I've been calling Hereafter the Musical, or Hereafter Musical.
All right.
Tickets available online.
You're kidding.
Musical.
Tickets are still available?
Yeah, shockingly, we're almost sold out.
At the door and at hereaftermusical.com. And like Vinny goes, well, I'll recoup some money because tickets cost a little bit of money, and I'll probably make... How much money will you probably make on this if it sells out?
If we sell out, and I don't know that we're going to sell out, we the potential to gross $10,000.
But didn't it cost you $14,000?
Yes.
So you're going to lose money on this?
No, because like what I'm getting for that $4,000, you have no idea. Okay, we did it
I don't have any idea. You're right.
I get a lot out of it because it's like a workshop as well. It's a great.
All I know is if you spend $14,000,
right,
and you only bring in $10,000,
right.
You're losing $4,000.
No, this is not being done
Call me
to
nuts.
raise money at this point. This is in development.
Yeah.
And don't forget, that number is if he sells out.
Correct. Well, there's merchandise. People might buy some magnets and CDs. You got to see my little table set up.
That means he spent money on merchandise.
Right, magnets and CDs.
Why are you merchandising a play that's not even out in a theater?
You understand. To me, I'm just visualizing it. I know it sounds hokey, but I'm so proud of what we've done so far. I really made it for just like friends and family.
Does Letterman ever talk to you about? Does he know you're doing this?
I have no idea. I don't. I mean, the people that I work with there are aware of.
When's the last time you actually had a conversation with Letterman himself?
I think when we did your history of Howard Stern stuff, we were together when he did his piece for your.
So you never even really speak to Letterman.
I speak to him every day through his producers, through his assistant. He's
right.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
He speaks to him every day through.
Well,
so
wait,
he doesn't speak to him. He speaks to his assistants.
First of all, there's so many layers between Dave and I. He doesn't have to talk to me on a regular basis. He talks to me through the executive producers, Rob Burnett, Barbara Gaines.
Right.
Then say you talk to Letterman once in a while.
So have you?
I'm not going to lie and say we talk every day.
Have you made it clear to his producers and stuff like Rob Burnett that you're involved in this?
Oh, they know, absolutely.
Does Dave think you're nuts?
Probably.
No wonder Dave doesn't want to meet with Vinny. Dave's probably
I'm
like,
have
listen.
to hear about that play.
Yeah, you shield me from this individual.
You know. By the way, I speak to President Obama through my radio. I don't know how many people know this, so I relate to what Vinny's saying. Dave can hear Vinny through the producers.
Hey, Dave, if you're listening now, this is what I'm doing.
Rob, you mind telling Dave what I'm thinking? Oh, sure, Vinny, no problem. Let me see. Let's see. Vinny, why do I have direct contact with you if Dave doesn't?
I was going to say, why are we promoting it? Let Letterman.
You need to up your standards.
All I know is I'm in email contact with Vinny.
It's amazing the way we get in touch with each other. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Oh, John Stamos is on the phone. He says that...
Oh, John broke my heart, man. I wish he sang for me.
Has Vinny been bugging John about this?
Yeah. Vinny bugged John to sing in the
tell
musical.
him what you said, John, if you're listening.
Wait, hold on. I'll get him on. Hey, John. John.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, John, wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
what did I say, Vin?
I don't know. Wait. I sent you Talk to Me, and maybe you were just being kind. You said, Vinny, I can't sing this song. This guy's too good.
That's the truth. I'm not a singer.
I don't understand.
I
We're just on Broadway.
Our jam the other night.
Well, I'm a writer. So let's get together.
John's no singer. Vinny's no writer. It sounds like a hit.
It's a recipe for a hit.
Howard, he's in the middle of a Broadway show. He's starting to Bye Bye Birdie on Broadway, not at a high school.
Well, that's the problem.
And I sent him the song. He goes, Vinny.
You know, I'm doing 8 shows a week.
No, I understand why you couldn't do it at the time, but I really wish you would sing that song. I think you'd be fantastic on it.
All right, let me hear some of this music.
Well, maybe you'll listen to the song, John, and be inspired.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Hey, John, try to perk up.
Yeah, really. Geez.
I mean, we know you're laid back.
You're sucking the life out of hereafter.
Sounds like John died.
Your play, Vinny.
All right, here we go. I told you I heard some of this. It didn't sound
This sounds
bad.
like Broadway music.
Yeah.
Great.
Great. I hate Broadway music.
I tell you, that's the problem.
Someday between heaven and earth, we will all meet there. Someday between that time and your birth, it will all be clear.
How much you pay this broad to sing?
Not a lot, just a session fee. The rehearsal time was a lot to get them to teach it.
And is that the song you wanted me to sing?
No. This is the one with Carol Dennis, Bob Dylan's wife, ex-wife. She's the second singer. She's amazing.
It's waiting right above me. Just close your eyes and a blink, I'll take you there. It's real, not fake, believe me, baby. Someday, that's where we...
Sounds like all those other shows.
Well, listen to just a little bit more.
Do I have to?
Carol, please, you're killing me.
I'm killing you.
No,
Tell Letterman to put this stuff on.
Very kind.
All will meet someday. That's where we all will meet.
Wouldn't you love to be there when Vinny's teaching them the songs?
I would
love it. Oh, my God,
it.
I have it all on video.
All right, Vin.
Wait, play the next part. Oh.
Yes, John.
The guy offers me a spot on Letterman if I sing it.
That's not John. John, is that true? Come on. There's no quid pro quo here.
All right. Anyway, Vinny has written a play. And he
has.
It's a musical.
Tickets are available at hereaftermusical.com. Vinny.
And that's here with H-E-R-E.
Yeah. Vinny had that's important to know.
No, well, please.
And Vinny has pumped about $100,000 of his own money into this thing. And hopefully Clint Eastwood will show up for it. And he'll get confused and show up at the play.
Let me ask you something, Vinny. Is that the big song?
No, it's the big uplifting song. I'd say there's maybe 4 other.
What is the big song?
My song.
The big song is
John's song.
Play the John song. Talk to me. That would be great.
Talk to me?
Talk to me.
I have Goodbye, Lost, Hereafter, Life and Death, 19. I don't have that one.
Okay, you know, if you play Life and Death, it's the opening number, and Letterman's guy, Alan Coulter, does the opening voice. beautiful job.
It's big. I could see John Stamos in this show.
Listen to this orchestration.
Yeah, I mean, you know what this cost, Vinny? You had
That was expensive.
Yeah, you had to hire a full orchestra, right?
This is a lot, yeah. That was
Wow.
I wanted to fully realize the potential.
Wow. I'm never doing
What did you say, John?
I said I'm never doing another play as long as I live.
Why? God, you're killing me.
John wasn't happy doing Bye Bye Birdie.
He was fantastic.
He was great, but he wasn't happy. No. Why are you not happy in Bye Bye Birdie?
John's never happy at anything, I don't think. He seems like a sad guy.
Hey, Vinny, you let us do the jokes, and you write the music.
Oh, look at you. Now you're part of the joke. I love
You are my love in the hereafter. You are the one I will see after you die.
I am standing on the seashore.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Van.
Hey, I love the music, and
Thank you, John.
It's impossible to get a show on Broadway. You know that.
Oh, you know, this is already a success. The fact that we could do it at the Randy School is amazing. There's a high school in Connecticut that's going to do it. I just want it done. I don't care if it doesn't make it to Broadway. We'll aim for that, but I have a feeling it's going to be produced many times for many years to come.
I hope so.
All right, Vinny will be hosting a concert of music from here after
Is
this
that
Saturday
how the
night.
play opens?
Yeah.
No, wait. No. There's this song kicks in right after that.
Well, all right. Let's hear
You
the
got it.
song.
Come on.
Just at the moment when someone says she's gone, there are others who are watching here.
Someone's at the door, Robin.
That's the people about to see the...
That's probably death coming to the door. I get it. Maybe this is just the bells in my head. Hey,
I'm telling you, this is money. You're listening to money.
Yeah, this is Vinny's money going out the window. Do you think the actors are like, this fucking idiot over in Jersey is going to pay us a couple of $100 to go in a studio and record?
Right.
They must be like, hey, yeah, you know, like, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to go over. He's just going to give us a couple of $100. Fuck it.
What are you doing tonight? Oh, there's a guy over in Jersey who thinks he's written a musical.
Yeah, there's some asshole. We're going over his house. He could have bought his wife and kids a coat, but he's going to give it to us. I wonder if the singers felt guilty taking the money.
No, they do this all the time.
Amazing. And I have to give a shout out to my partner Frankie, who has really made this thing as good.
What do? You like write a check to him, or you just hand him a couple of bucks?
Like you got the household account.
It's a very awkward move when it does involve cash because you're kind of slipping it into their hand, like you just had an hour with.
Yeah,
them.
Mr. Favali, we don't mean to be rude, but we would like to get paid first before we wait.
And in cash.
Because we've been with people like you, and then they don't pay us.
Yeah, some people for years have got nothing who just did it just based on their belief in me and the project.
We were in a guy's barn in Westchester, and we recorded for 3 hours, and then he refused to pay us.
Vinny, you know I would have done it for you.
Oh, I know, John. No, I knew you were busy.
John wouldn't have done it ever.
So exhausted every day.
He's always tired, though. I love him.
Yeah, John's always tired.
No, but the last thing you want to do, you're doing 8 shows a week. The last thing you want to do is go in a studio and sing, more songs. I mean,
more bad Broadway music.
You mean you were actually on Broadway doing a real job, and you didn't want to go to Vinny's house and record some bullshit?
First of all, it was months before. I know you were in rehearsals, but it wasn't like, John, in between shows.
Rehearsals are the worst. Rehearsals are 15 hours a day.
Well, Bye-Bye Birdie's been out for years. It's how much do you have to learn?
Vinny figured you already knew that music.
John, you were great in that, by the way. That was incredible.
And I was so happy to have you and your family, and your son was so delightful.
You're so nice to everyone.
All right, you two lovebirds.
That's a love fest.
All right, let me see. Wait, I want to keep John on, and I want to unload Vinny.
Yeah.
All right, wait, no. I will gladly hop off. Howard.
Wait, let me see if I can keep you both on. Hold on, one second.
No, we don't need Vinny.
I'll get rid of him. 1 second. 1 second. Wait, hold on.
Trust me, John. You need me.
You trust me?
I love Vinny, but he wasn't at the party. We got to talk about the party.
Oh, you know where I saw yesterday? Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, Jesus, Vinny. What a faux pas.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were married to him. No, I mean,
you were married to him, right?
He's such a sweet guy.
John, is that cool for him to say?
No, why? I saw him at the party. He's on our new show.
John was married to a woman for years. Jerry married her. And then the first thing
and
you say
you hear John and you go, oh, I just saw Jerry.
How do you think the guy feels?
Listen, John is a great guy. I think John knows he's divorced by now.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, really? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. You know what? I'm so sorry, John, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, like, why would you say, oh, guess what? I saw Jerry O'Connell.
You know, it blurted out. I became a listener for a second. I was like, oh, I know that guy. I saw him.
Yeah, but John doesn't like Jerry O'Connell. I mean, he doesn't dislike him, but he just doesn't.
I've never heard John say a negative thing. You guys have talked.
Well, you don't hang around with John.
I have no issues, Jerry. I've known him for years.
In fact, John feels sorry for Jerry.
Oh, stop.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Well, no, but in all seriousness.
What's the word sloppy seconds? Is that?
No, come
on. See?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you've been there, done that, huh, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Vin, wait, some people want to comment on your music.
Oh, that should be fun.
Reviews are in.
The reviews are in. Bill, go ahead and roam.
Howard, that's got to be the 2 worst songs I ever heard in my freaking life.
What have you written, Rick?
Hey, listen, I got an idea, Howard, for a bet. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, my son's band's better than Josh's son's band. You got to get like a...
That's a whole different topic.
Forget it. We're
Doug,
not,
go ahead.
We're jumping topics.
Doug, go ahead. Doug, you there in Spring Lake?
Yeah, holy shit, I can't believe I'm on 143, Howard, to you and Robin and everybody there. Hey, is Vinny maintaining those lyrics? That guy was talking over that song. Is he maintaining that those lyrics are original?
No, they're not. No, I credit on the video. That was it's a beautiful old poem from the 1800s.
Yeah, it sounds like the beginning of that Moody Blues song, remember? Breathe deep.
Breathe deep. But I did not write that.
All right.
Lest anyone think otherwise.
All right, let's go to Joe for the final review, and then I got to talk to John and get rid of Vinny. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Howard, I think this is going to be actually a hit. I mean, I like the music, and I'm a total straight guy. I feel like sucking a cock right now.
That's a good sign.
How did he get away with $100,000? How did he get away with his wife?
She's an amazing woman. She really is. I'm so lucky to be married to her.
Will she be at the big show?
She'll absolutely be there. Very, very proud. The show, look, a lot of the show...
She'll be weeping into a napkin, Robin.
Silently. Can I come to the show?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, and finally, Jim. Jim, go ahead.
Get a woman.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah?
To make you feel good, your music makes me want to die.
Oh, that's good. That's a good sign, actually, because it's about the afterlife. So if you want to die, that's good.
Did you just write that joke? Howard, put a woman on. It's a woman's show.
All right. Well, I got John on. He's as pretty as a woman.
10 seconds of it.
He's as good looking as any woman I know. Right,
Robin, what do you think?
I think it sounds like a musical.
I like it. I do.
Hey.
I don't call me an asshole. I think it sounds pretty good.
It sounds like it could have been on Broadway.
Yeah,
it's the opening number, by the way.
Yeah. All right, Vin. Maybe you got into something. I hope so. And
Hey, guys, I do appreciate the tough love and the support. I do.
Oh, wait, here's a woman wants to comment real quick. Lori, go ahead.
Okay, I hate to start the morning off on a sour note, but that was a really sour note. Those were a lot of sour notes, actually.
This is a
Sorry.
Good songs. Those are good.
They were good.
They're very musical.
Yeah.
We're my Facebook friends.
Vinny,
they can't get through.
Vinny friends everyone on Facebook.
I know.
No, they friend me. I have never friended a person. I will accept.
He accepts every friend. All right, Vin. Listen, good luck with the show.
Guys, thank you very much. If you go to hereafter.musicals.com, you'll get more information.
H-E-R-E.
H-E-R-E, correct.
All right.
John, I love you, man. Take care.
I can't believe you bothered John Stamos to come fucking sing your songs. I mean...
And he was so sweet. He actually listened to the music, and he said kind things. And that was
but John's like a big star. He was on ER. He's been working since he's 12.
On my favorite musical, 9. Like one of the best musicals.
That's my whole point.
In that too.
You can't bug guys like that.
No, you know what? It was very presumptuous of me to think that he would drop everything and do it.
And I swear to God, if I had a little more time and
John doesn't do shit like that.
I swear to you, I'm not that good a singer. I swear, I'm not good in the studio. It takes me forever to sing a song.
Yeah, John's not that good a musician.
He just yells at musicians.
My son is very musicians. Very easy. You're the Beach Boys. You're like the 80th Beach Boy.
All right, Vin, I got to go. I want to talk to John a little bit.
Okay, I appreciate it, guys.
And we've spent way too much time on you.
All right, play some more music.
All right, Vinny.
Okay, bye.
John, what do you think about Vinny 𝗛𝗏𝗍 spending all this money on a musical?
You know, Vinny's a friend, and I wish him nothing but the best, and I hope it succeeds. And I know he's really passionate about this, and look, he's got the money to do it. God bless him. I really hope it works. But he's out of his mind. Seriously.
I'm assuming Vinny's spending all this money. I'm assuming that all the years he's been taking the stupid bus and the work, he's been all that money he's been saving. He's been putting a little, shitty Broadway account. It's a gamble, man. I mean, what can I say? If it pays off, great. If it doesn't, it's a colossal financial failure. I actually think it takes a lot of guts to do what he's doing. Vinny's a smart guy, and he knows the risk he's taking. So I wish him the best as a friend. I'm pessimistic about his chances, but I hope for the best for him. And I hope for the best, most importantly, for his kids who will need money one day. I hope he's not blowing everything. Please, 𝗛𝗏𝗍 Jr. is out there. Need a little nest egg, okay, Vin? Don't blow it all. Thank you.
Come on, man. $100,000. Put your kids through college or something. Don't waste it on that garbage. No, the truth is, he's not an expert in that field. It's not going to happen. I mean, Vinny, if he had $100,000, he should buy a gym with it. Get a nutritionist. Do something. Get in shape. I admire him for pursuing his dreams, but let's be frank. Do you think Vinny 𝗛𝗏𝗍 is going to be successful in a musical? He's lucky he could fit his fat ass in a chair to watch the goddamn thing. There's no way.
It's an expensive hobby. That's how I would look at it. I don't think I don't think you should have the expectation that it's going to go anywhere. But I can't really fault the guy for investing in something he really believes in. If he's got the money to blow on it, fine. I mean, if he was poor, if he was taking out all kinds of loans and he was mortgaging his house to pay for this, I'd say, get a life, dude. But I mean, if he can afford it, I really don't have that much of a problem with it. I mean, I think it's really gay. Musicals in general are just awful, but hey, man, I don't know. To each his own. I know Jason likes to stick his cock between his legs and dance around his house naked, so I don't really judge him for that,
Even if he sells out, he spent $14,000. If he sells it out, he's only going to get $10,000 back. There's something wrong with that equation, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah. I mean, I love the guy. I love hanging out with him. He's a great guy and shit, but...
So you think he's making a bad move?
I think he lost his fucking mind, to be honest with you. He's so wrapped up in this thing that he doesn't care. He's throwing all... Maybe his accountant told him that you got to get rid of some of your money or something. I don't know, man. Maybe I got a ton of money stacked away, you know. And the guy told him, listen, you got to start spending, or Uncle Sam's going to take it. That's the only thing I could figure.
Steve, so I hear you've been following Vinny and his musical. Is there any more information that we're missing?
We've done a lot of reporting on Vinny's project. We've been to rehearsals. We've interviewed the family of a young man who died in a tragic car wreck in Jersey a couple of years ago. A story that really inspired Vinny to come up with this incredible creation. I think, and I'm no Broadway expert at all, I'm just somebody who hears his project, has heard his music, and I think it's tremendous what he is doing. I think it's amazing.
here to promote my new album, Sweet and Wild, and I'm going to sing some songs off of it today. So see you on there.
So, Jewel, this is your first time on the Howard Stern Show, right?
This is my first time on the Howard Stern.
What are you expecting?
Just Howard to be Howard, I guess, and me to be me.
Are you nervous at all?
Nah.
Excited to be here?
Gosh, I have Howard to thank for 10 years of shock jocks grilling me over the last 10 years, so at least I'm going to be with the real McCoy this time.
Finally.
Yeah.
Here with Jewel, Robin. I don't know if you've noticed.
I did notice. Hi
And,
there. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Jewel.
Hi.
Did you cut your hair?
Long time no see. I did. It's short.
Yeah, we haven't seen. We did the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
We did.
How many years ago?
That was a good long time ago. It was the release of your movie, so what year was that?
Yeah, and I tried to take you out with me to watch it.
Yeah.
I thought your mom killed it or something, or your publicist.
No, I killed it.
You did? What
Yeah.
happened that night? I thought you were going to come.
I just don't go out. I'm not a real... I'm just kind of stay at home and write kind of person.
I don't go out either. That was my one big night out.
You should have. It was your red carpet.
Yeah,
It's
I wanted you
appropriate.
to come. That would have been fun.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were like, so I wasn't real sure.
I could be a real asshole.
Maybe it was a good call.
Maybe you were right.
All those little instincts of growing up singing in bars has paid me well.
I always tell everyone that story.
I do
where
too.
We were on, it was you, me,
Yeah.
Leno, of course, and James Carville.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what went down. You and I were talking. I guess it was after the taping. We were all walking. And
We were just
Carville,
backstage, yeah.
and you just turned to Carville, and I thought it was the great... you just turned to Carville, and you went, would you just stop staring at my tits? And I didn't even know he was staring at your tits.
Well, we were all three there talking, and you were talking to me. It's funny because you'd expect you to be the lech and the, the gross person, but you weren't. You were just very nice and intelligent and looking me in my eyes and talking to me. And
all right.
I wasn't wearing anything revealing. I was just wearing a long sleeve T-shirt, I think.
Right.
And Carvel was just burning a hole in my chest. And I was talking to you. It was so distracting because it was just so obvious. And so I finally looked at him and I was like, I know they're big, but you don't got to stare.
Yeah.
Wow. Shocked, yeah.
Yeah, well, after you split, because I said to you, oh, you should come watch. We were going to go around and jump around to different theaters, and it was a really exciting night.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be fun to just, get to know each other. And Carville turns to me, he goes, oh, my God. He goes, I swear to you, I was not staring at her boobs. Or whatever he said,
Yeah.
And he was really embarrassed. He felt awful. But I was like so glad that you yelled at him and not me, I really wasn't staring at your tits.
No, you really weren't.
No, I'm a gentleman.
No, you really are.
Yeah, I should have been, I guess. I'm not a real tit. I'm not a tit guy.
That's why you just don't talk about them ever on your show. Yeah.
But I will. I'm fascinated and everything, but I'm really not. I don't care about breasts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had, to me, it sounds like the most, I don't know, dire or heartbreaking childhood. Like, it was really kind of rough.
Gosh, there's way worse, but,
But yours was pretty bad.
I don't know. It was great in a lot of ways, too. I was raised on a ranch, which I think is great. I think being outdoors is really healing, and my dad was a musician, so there was, there's great things I learned.
But your parents split up when you were 8.
Yeah, and then my dad and I became an act, and we started touring bars. I've been having... I remember, when I was 8, a drunk would press a diamond to my hand, and he'd close my little fingers around it and go, call me when you're 16.
Oh, jeez.
Wasn't there...
I like the discerning age of 16.
Yeah. You'll be real grown up by then.
You'll be ready for me then.
But wasn't it like your dad split and I thought you didn't talk to your dad for a really long time, like you had nothing to do with him?
My mom split actually, and my dad took us, and I think it was pretty hard on him. We moved around a lot.
Was he in love with your mom and she just took off?
I don't know. I think they fought a lot.
You heard a lot of fighting growing up?
Yeah, they definitely fought a lot.
Did it scare
Barbara
you?
Walters over here? Listen to him.
No, but did it scare? I don't mean to
The
blame you.
fighting didn't scare me, no. Except you noticed tension, certainly. After the divorce, I think it got a lot harder. I was suddenly, the single dad. He didn't really know how to... I mean, at least he stepped up.
But
and took us.
He stepped up and took you, because a lot of dads would have just sent you off to the local orphanage and say, I can't handle this whole thing.
Yeah, he stepped up. We moved behind my uncle's machine shop first. I slept in a coat closet, was my little room, and my brother slept in the water heater closet.
Is your brother older?
I have 2 brothers, one older and one younger.
What, was it rough on them? Probably rougher on you, because how many dads know what to do with a daughter?
It was hard. Our relationship was definitely the most difficult. I moved out when I was 15 on my own.
And you say your dad was a musician, but he was really poor, right? Because when you grew up, didn't you have to like go down to a river and bathe?
Yeah, we were raised on a ranch where it was really remote in the mountains and there wasn't electricity out there. We had a creek for water, and yeah, we had a garden, a potato field, and we only could eat what we lived off of. But that was a nice thing about being poor in this country, is the land will take care of you, whereas when we were poor in cities, it was obviously much more difficult.
Do you feel empowered by that? Like if worse came to worse and you lost all your money tomorrow, that you could go live on the land? You know how to do that, right?
Yeah, I like it. The country life, it's just a great lifestyle. We live on a ranch now. I think for me, like, it's funny, I was homeless when I got discovered, and I had a bidding war after me. Every label wanted to sign me, and I didn't. It was funny. I felt so empowered by being homeless. You wouldn't think it would be that way. You'd think I'd be desperate to sign any deal. But I felt like, you know what, if I can make it through this, I'm not going to sign anything that isn't good for me, because I'm fine, you know, and I found it more empowering than anything.
So poverty does. Are you one of those people that's ultra, like, you've got money now, but are you ultra cheap? Do you hold on to every penny, like, because it's so precious to you and you have fears of going back to that life? Or are you kind of like, I don't care, because if I go back to that life, I know how to live it?
I don't want to go back to that life. I mean, being able to get on a plane whenever you want, it's those things that still really thrill me. I'm still thankful for the fact that I can buy medication when I need. You know, like I had sick kidneys when I was homeless, and I almost died in the parking lot of a hospital, an emergency room, because they wouldn't see me.
Wow.
I almost died of blood poisoning. And so, like, for me, still being able to, like, if I'm sick, getting whatever drugs you need, or getting on a plane to go see somebody, those things it relieves a lot of stress, and I'm glad I don't have to worry.
What do you mean you had bad kidneys? Did you suffer from kidney disease, or you just had...
No, I just had chronic kidney infections, and because I was poor and didn't have insurance, I never really could treat them. And so I would just try and get better on my own, using like cranberry or something that really doesn't work, and I would let these infections go, basically, because I couldn't afford to get treatment. And
so when you're growing up and like you can't even like shower or anything, for a girl that's kind of rough. I mean, like, could you go weeks without bathing?
No, I bathed. I took sponge baths. I would just heat up water we had a coal stove, and we would just heat up water, and I'd take sponge baths. We had a sauna that we could use. We had like a coal burning sauna on the ranch, and then I would just go to school early. We hitchhiked to school. Everybody in Alaska, a lot of the kids would hitchhike.
Did you have a lot of anger in you because your mother left? Were you one of those? Are you in therapy? Did you ever do therapy?
No. Writing for me, though, like, I really believe writing can be therapy. Like, I worked very hard to figure out, how do you learn to be happy? I think some people are taught how to be happy because they're raised in happy households. For me, I had to learn how to be happy because, you know.
Did you question all the time? Were you like saying to your dad, where is my mother? I want my mother. Everyone wants a mother.
I didn't. I don't think I really pieced it all together till years later.
Did your dad have to teach you girl stuff, like how to use a tampon and stuff like that? Like, who takes care of that?
No, heck, you just figured that out on your own.
You figured out tampons on your own? No kidding.
Who taught you, Howard?
What, tampon? I use a man-pon, and no one taught me that. You know why I say that? And this is going to sound gross to you, but I swear it's real. No one even taught me how to wipe my ass, and I did it wrong for years.
Really?
Yeah, I made a fissure back there for a while until I figured it out. Like, people need help figuring out how to live, and when you're a young girl, you need a mother to teach you. You basically, and didn't it drive you crazy that your mother was alive somewhere, running around, and you never got to see her? Filled with curiosity.
I saw her once in a while. You know, like, I'd get to Anchorage and see her. I didn't really piece it all together. I didn't really understand what happened. I didn't understand why she wasn't with us. I just knew they got divorced and my dad took us.
But what was her explanation for...
I've never gotten one. I don't really know.
Did you talk to her often, even though you didn't see her?
I really you're a kid and you really want to be with her, for sure.
Right.
And I think in my mind I built up that we had this bond that we probably really didn't.
Was she cuckoo in a sense? Because, like, I read some story about you when you were starting to make it in the record business. She would negotiate your contractors, or she somehow got involved in your contract negotiation, would contact a spirit named Z or something like that. Is that true?
I don't know about all that.
Is that not true?
No.
Or you just don't want to talk about
it? I'll take the fifth.
Are you afraid of Z?
The repercussions of Z.
Z. So your mom would talk to spirits and stuff like that? Maybe.
No, I mean, my mom was probably out there a little bit. It's hard. You know, it's hard as a kid having any parent involved in your career, for sure. It definitely got better when we separated that
But
out.
why did you allow your mother to even step into your career? She wasn't there for you growing up. And then suddenly, do you think you gave over your career to her in a sense because you so badly wanted a mother in your life that you could bribe her in a sense and make her be with you through your music?
I don't know, it's complicated. It's such a mixed psychology.
Why did you
at the
feel
time-
confident that your mother could run your career?
I mean, I knew her a little bit before then. I moved to San Diego to help her because she was sick in San Diego.
Right.
And when I was homeless, she ended up living in her car too. And like I said, I thought we were really close, kind of. You know, it's kind of one of those things where I think that you want that love, and that's something that you feel like you have. And when you're getting into a business that's this scary, too, you want to feel like you can trust somebody. And of course, you would trust your parents.
So you mean your father and you would go around doing an act when you were a kid, and you would even yodel and stuff. I've heard you yodel on TV shows. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it's great. I mean, and this talent came out early on. I mean, you were gifted. And not only that, you're good looking. I mean, you're beautiful. You're stunning, I would have to say. I mean, you know that.
You don't usually expect to find a girl like this in a car, living in a car. No.
Were there a lot of, because like even I noticed with Carvel, like you told him off about your breasts and all that, were there a lot of sexual predators around you because you were so good looking and you had nobody really watching out for you? I mean, you're on the road, you're in a homeless, I mean, you must have gone through
In
the
bars
mill.
at
I mean,
8, 9 years old.
Yeah, and I don't think it was because of the way I look at all. I just think that
no.
It's just men.
But you have a double whammy. I mean, you're really, like, you're a model, good looks, you know what I mean?
Stop.
Well, it's true. I mean, look at you.
Yeah, I've learned at a very young age to really watch out for myself. It's also a reason I never drank or did get into drugs, because I was raised in so many bar rooms, and I watched what a woman would do for a compliment, what a woman would compromise for attention. I watched guys try and drink away all their problems and never get it done. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to... I knew I was kind of in trouble. I knew I was kind of a scared kid, and I knew I had issues. And I thought if I just can't handle them at the time, I wouldn't hide from them. I would try and handle them as they came and not try and hide from them. And that's when I really started writing. And that writing always relieved the pressure the way I think drugs do for people. It just took the edge off enough that I could kind of make it through another day. And it taught me about myself, and it educated me about myself and where I was. But yeah, I did deal with a lot of predators. You know, I had a guy come up to me in the 𝗪𝗪𝗄 shoe and grocery store, wanted to take my picture, headshots. My dad was really flattered, of course, and he just made me really uncomfortable. And we took pictures, very normal, silly headshots, but I did not like him. You can see in the pictures I look really pissed. I'm like 8. And it turns out I wanted to go see my mom in Anchorage. And in a Homer, you can do this ride line on the radio because nobody has phones. And so I put on the ride line, one person needs a ride to Anchorage, we'll split gas. And this guy answered the call, and he's the one that drove me to Anchorage. And he made me so uncomfortable at that age that I remember having my hand on the door to jump out of the car.
And this is at 8 years old.
Yeah. And then there was like a restroom in the mountains, and I wouldn't go in until somebody else pulled up and another woman went in the restroom. I wouldn't go in that restroom alone. Like, I just really didn't trust him. And I remember telling my dad, I was like, I don't ever want to be around that guy again. And he was a little bit like, who do you think you are? Like, he's nice. And it turns out, a year later, he was caught for child prostitution and pornography and all that.
And who at 8 years old would allow you in a car with a strange man? I mean...
I don't know. It was just a different time, I guess.
No, it wasn't a different time. No one was looking out for you.
Yeah. And then, in a lot of bars, you'd have guys come up to you and be like, you're going to be so good to sleep with when you get older. And, just say really inappropriate things. Guitar players and bands.
And did your dad hear
14.
this stuff, or did he not? Did he not know this was going on?
No, he didn't really know what was going on. And like that guitar player that tried to kiss me, that was just, he and I just did a gig. He asked me to fill in with him. And
how old were you then?
14.
14, and the guitar player came over and started kissing you.
No, we went back to get our coats, and he leaned in to try and kiss me. And
he's an older guy. It's creepy to you.
Yeah,
it's scary.
Kids. I mean, I grew up with him and his kids. I mean, it's pretty gross. Yeah. But I learned to be very assertive, very, at first you're scared. When guys say gross things to you or come on to you or shock you, at first you're caught off guard. And you know that feeling. Every girl knows that feeling of like, oh, I wish I would have said whatever. But it happened to me for so many years that I finally got pretty quick-witted. And
do you dislike men? Do you think men are pretty evil?
No, I like men. I have a great husband who's a really good person. I think there are good men in the world. In general, the
kind of
type
gross.
of men. Yeah, I think that if there weren't cameras on them, they could get away with something bad.
So for a guy to win your trust, like your husband, I imagine you put him through the ringer. I don't think you're the type of woman that goes, oh, okay, I'll sleep with this guy tonight, and I'll fuck his brains out. I think a guy's got to put in a long courtship with you because I think you are mistrustful. Am I correct?
Well, I've learned that people really reveal themselves. You just have to be... You can't kid yourself about who you want somebody to be, I think, is the most important thing.
But how long did your husband have to work you before he got in your pants? I mean, really got in your pants. I don't mean kissing or maybe even feeling you up. I bet you takes at least 2 weeks. Am I correct?
I don't know. It took us a little while, but we had good chemistry.
How long did it take your husband to get in your pants?
I have good instincts. Sometimes I trust people right away, and I'm not talking about sex. I'm just talking about some people I just trust instantly, and I've really learned to trust my instincts. And Ty was he's trustworthy. He's a stand-up guy. And
so you're saying that he got in pretty quick?
No.
No. How long did you make him wait? I'm curious. Come on, tell me. I've heard it was months.
How long did it take with you and your wife?
2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm very trustworthy, as you can see. Well, we spent every minute together, so she even explains it's more like 2 months we were together.
You guys had like a really fast bond.
We did. We had a really fast bond. I knew that she was for me, and that was it.
Now, she's Catholic, right? And you're Jewish?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yes. Well, how does that work? Yeah. Well, I'm basically going to hell. She's going to heaven. So we're spending as much time as we can in this life.
Because eternity is not promised.
How does it work? But you said, honestly, it took your husband 2 months to get into your pants. I know that. I read it in an interview.
I don't think I ever said that.
You did.
Really?
Am I right?
We actually talked on the phone for 8 months.
Wow.
I met him at a rodeo in Denver, at a rodeo and livestock show like all couples meet.
Uh-huh.
And we talked on the phone for about 8 or 9 months and got to know each other. And then we had a first date at a rodeo. And then we both flew out. We just saw each other for a couple hours.
See, I never got why you were with him, but now I understand. You grew up on a farm kind of situation. A ranch. So that's what you're attracted.
We have a lot in common that way, but I don't think that's not why I'm with him.
He seems very quiet to me.
He's
very manly.
He's very authentic.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing fake or phony about him. Like, he's a stand-up guy in a world of flakes. Like, he really is the real deal. There's nothing phony about him. And I'd love him if he wasn't a cowboy or not. I just like that quality. Finding somebody you can count on in this world, it's a very rare quality.
Most people will burn you.
They will. And I think a lot of people go for the wrong thing. They go for looks or beauty, and all that's great. Having chemistry is really important. But having something you can rely on and count on is a very admirable quality.
Yeah, women have always used me for my looks, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I know.
I know.
It's so torturous.
I'm so hot.
They think of you as
all those hot
candy.
women you dated after you got a divorce.
Yes.
So they were just using you because you were rich, or?
I think, here's my bottom
And men
line.
are comfortable with that.
I think women like me. I think I'm a nice guy. I think that I'm a good date. But I think also because of my fame and because of, I think that's the entree. People end up trusting you because of that.
Did you get women that hot before you got famous?
A couple of times, yeah. I did. I dated a couple of models.
You talk a lot about your inability to consistently date, to have people approaching you, that sort of thing. And now all of a sudden, it was easy.
Yeah.
Before I was famous, even if I got a really hot woman, either they were mentally ill or they couldn't stay with me for one reason or another. I think people were confused by me. And I remember in college, there was a very attractive girl who was interested in me and asked me out and then thought I was wacky. Like I talked too much, but I was nervous. I didn't understand how to be with women and things. I didn't know. So I get the impression that when you were young and doing all this, singing and everything, which is a great apprenticeship, and I mean, that's how you learn your stuff. I don't understand how you ended up homeless. I mean, you left your father, and then suddenly you're living in your car?
I moved out when I was 15. I had several jobs around town in Homer, one of which was cleaning a dance studio. And I asked the dance teacher, in exchange for me cleaning his studio, would he let me take dance lessons? We got to know each other, and he saw me sing locally. And turns out he worked at a school called Interlochen in Michigan. It's a real famous singing arts school.
Do you think you would have done well in Dancing with the Stars if I guess you broke something or other and you couldn't participate?
I don't know if I would have. You know, there's two types of singers, and the type that dance and the type that don't. I'm kind of the type that don't. I'm used to having a guitar.
But you took dance lessons, you just said.
Very, very, very little. Yeah, I took about a year of it, and I'm not very good. I wasn't very good at it.
I'm glad you didn't go on it, because the show is fixed. They have professional dancers who compete.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
I know, but as my husband proved, he got really far. He made it to the Final Four, and he definitely wasn't, professional.
So you're growing up and you're good looking. And did it ever occur to you that you could have just made money on your looks instead of taking jobs cleaning dance studios?
I'm not that good looking.
No, you're really good looking. Hey, come on.
I'm not.
I mean, right?
She's beautiful. What is she talking about?
I mean, you know that. And because you're really good looking, did it ever occur to you become a stripper or to use your body in that way? Did you
At 15, there are not a lot
15.
of options for girls. No, I'm just saying.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Usually, that's when you're going to fall into something like that, being out on your own. And
yeah, I mean, you have a really clear head about this stuff. I'm surprised you didn't. You never considered any of that.
I didn't at that age. After I graduated high school, that's when I ended up in San Diego. I had a job answering phones at a computer warehouse, and my boss propositioned me one day to sleep with me, and when I turned him down, I joked it off. I didn't even think a ton about it, but the next day my rent was due, and I went in for my paycheck, and he wouldn't give me my paycheck. I went to the office, and he wouldn't even look at me. He just looked at his papers, and he acted like I was a ghost, and I was so mortified, but there's nothing I could do. I just walked out without my paycheck, couldn't pay my rent. Got kicked out of where I was living. I was living paycheck to paycheck, so I didn't have enough for a deposit on a new apartment. I thought, well, I'll just sleep in my car until I get a new job. But I had the sick kidneys, and one thing led to the car I was living in got stolen. It was just a really bad time in my life. And anyway, while I was homeless, I needed a place to shower, and there's a lot of musicians around town, and it was a kind of nice, tight-knit community, and one of the guys let me use his place to shower, and he just... Long story short, there'd sometimes be other girls hanging out there, and they were strippers and call girls and things like that. And they were always trying to kind of convert me. They were like, "Hey, you're a pretty girl. You should try. It's great money." I was singing on street corners. I was making $5 a day, and I thought about it. Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I gave it a thought. Sure, can I do this? What would it be like? And for myself, I just couldn't. And luckily, I had music. I wasn't successful, and I wasn't trying to get signed, but I grew up singing live. I grew up getting paid $200 a night, cash, to sing, and I was like, I just started writing songs, and I had that. If I didn't have that, it would have been hard.
Did you start to lose faith? How old were you at that point, 18 or so?
I was 18. That was a really intense time in my life. I started shoplifting a little bit to get by with food. It started with carrots, which apparently are the gateway vegetable because it led to other things.
How would you steal things? In other words, you would wear a heavy coat and stick them in your coat? Is that how you would? How do you get away with stealing groceries?
I found just being real obvious was the best thing. Usually, just grabbing it, putting it in your basket, and walking out to your car.
Really? And just sidestepping the cash register? Mm-hmm. No kidding.
Yeah.
But the worst thing you ever stole was food. Yeah. Was food.
Until one day I was walking down the street and I saw this sundress that I really coveted, and I went in there and I was like, I bet I could steal this dress.
Right.
And I had my little paws on it. It was $39. I don't know. It was one of those weird moments where I felt like a lightning bolt went through me, and I thought, when did I lose faith in myself? When did I think I can't earn $39? And suddenly it wasn't like me cheating the man. It was me cheating myself. And I never stole anything after that. And I started writing lyrics about, if you watch what your hands are doing, you can see what your life is going to become. And if you're stealing or writing songs, they're probably going to be two very different outcomes. And that's when I really turned to my writing. And that's when I wrote that song, Hands, actually.
That's what I was going to ask you, if that's what the song was about.
Yeah, that, my hands are small, but they're mine. No matter what situation I'm in.
You're responsible.
I'm responsible. Yeah.
Gary, check the green room, see if Jewel stole anything. She might still have that inclination.
Yeah.
Pretty good moral compass.
Yeah, real good. What age were you when you lost your virginity? Were you sexually curious?
I don't know. Probably a normal age.
Normal age? What? 14?
No, older.
15?
Older.
16?
I don't know.
You forget. Was the guy a jerk?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
It was a bad experience?
Oh, So it wasn't a bad experience.
No orgasm.
Nothing bad happened. You know, it wasn't anything terrible. It just, looking back, if it was my daughter, you'd hope for something different, I guess.
See, I have a theory about you. Like, you had this really bad upbringing, and you were with, like, some guys here and there. Like, you're not, like, really super loose or anything, but I figured you were with some guys. You never had an orgasm until your husband. I have this feeling. Like, it's very hard for you to orgasm.
That's very movie.
Because you're very mistrustful of men. That's my theory on you. Am I close?
Aww.
Do I have anything of that right?
No.
I don't?
No.
You're very orgasmic.
No. We're just not talking about it.
Yeah, and I can't figure out if you're loose sexually because you're an artist or if you're repressed because of your upbringing and you're like, I'm not going to do that, you know?
You know, for me, I noticed that you usually become what you're raised around. And at a young age, I thought, what do I want to grow up like? And so that's when I really turned to books and reading to figure out what kind of person I wanted to be and how am I going to get to that point. And it takes a lot of self-analyzing, you know, to make sure that I didn't end up with an abusive guy.
Right.
Or, you know, because I should have been a drug addict with an abusive guy. That should have been my lot in life.
You were smart enough, though, to read and sort of get yourself out of that because nobody was instructing you.
Yeah, and I was never with an abusive guy. And if a guy didn't treat me well, I always left. You know, I think leaving my dad at 15 was a very empowering thing. And I don't recommend it, certainly, for anybody. And I hope nobody has to do that. But it's nice to have that feeling of, you know what? I can always make it on my own. And that, I think at that young age, it gave me a good head start even in relationships to say I deserve something good. And if it isn't good, I'm happy to be on my own. I don't need to take something bad.
You never dreamt of college or anything like that? It just was an impossibility.
Yeah, it's funny. I did graduate from a prestigious school. They gave me a scholarship, that Interlochen school.
Right.
And all my classmates were going to Juilliard and stuff. But I didn't have the money. And you know, I didn't even apply. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was I didn't feel like it was going to happen for me. I don't know why.
How did you learn how to be so proficient at the guitar? Do you think you're just sort of a musical genius? Or did your dad teach you this stuff? I mean, how do you learn to play the guitar like that when you're underprivileged, you're not privileged and you don't have money? And how do you learn all that?
When I was at that school in Michigan, you weren't allowed to be there for spring break. You had to leave campus, and I didn't have the money to make it back to Alaska. And I was amazed at down here in the States, all the states are so close together, and I thought, well, I'll just hitchhike and hobo by train to San Diego, and I'll go hitchhike through Mexico for spring break like all parents hope their children do one day.
That's crazy.
And I didn't know how to play guitar. My dad always had played in our act, and so I learned 4 chords. I learned A minor, C, G, and D in that order. I couldn't go out of order because I got messed up. And then I couldn't learn other people's music because I just didn't know how. And so I got out in the street corners and I started improvising lyrics about what I was seeing around me. And I did make it about 3 days by train to San Diego, and then I did hitchhike all through Mexico, and these were the 4 chords I learned. And it ended up being my first song. Who'll Save Your Soul was the first one I wrote on that trip through Mexico.
Who will save your soul?
Yeah.
Well, that's unbelievable.
But anyway, I taught myself guitar, and I've just learned over the years. I'm certainly not great, but I have a certain it's my deal. It works for me. And
must be incredibly attractive to be married to you. I mean, like, because you sing and do you have 500 songs in your head that you've never released? Someone said that somewhere, that these songs are just in your head. Why haven't you not put them somewhere, recorded them?
It's tedious doing records. It takes so long, the machine, just the way the industry's built, you know, to be able to do a record and then produce it and then get it out and then promote it for 2 years. It's just a long cycle. But I just released an independent album called 𝗏𝗏𝗏. It was my first kind of indie release, and I'd like to start doing more of that with these songs because I can't get them out quick enough as I write.
I would think at least 243 of those songs are about me. I would like to think that. When you play the guitar, you don't use a pick.
Sometimes I do if I'm strumming, but otherwise I don't.
And then do you just grow your fingernails out and you can just pick through that?
Yeah. One hand's long and one's short.
And when you're going into that song, I mean, you hit notes. Do you ever watch American Idol or anything like that?
A little bit, yeah.
And when they say to people, take the song and make it your own, that's what you you do that quite naturally.
Yeah,
these kids
important.
don't get that.
Your job is to tell a story, not to be vain. You know, I think a lot of singers are too vain. They want to show themselves off more than they want to show the emotion of the song off. And I think that it serves you if you just tell the story good. It'll make you look good if you do it as an accident, but I don't think you should do it to make yourself look good. I think it does the song a disservice.
You can't be a great artist unless you have some sort of weird background like you, I think, in the sense
Ty says that, my husband. He's like, are any musicians happy? Were any of them happy as children?
I don't think it's about happiness. I think it's also, it's sort of like that book Outliers. I don't know if you read it. It's like you've got to spend thousands of hours. Your father was a musician. Your grandfather taught you to yodel.
My dad did, actually, but yeah, that's all in the family. They were musicians.
You can teach someone to yodel?
Yep, I can teach you right now.
I can do the Tarzan yodel. I can do...
Yep, that's a yodel. That's all it is. That's exactly what I do, except
what
you
do
just
you
learn
do?
a tongue twister.
What do you do?
You go yodel-a-ee, yodel-a-oo, yodel-a-oo, yodel-a-ee, and then you add that crack that you do.
Yodel-a, yodel-a.
Yeah, yodel-a-ee, yodel-oo, yodel-oo, yodel-a-ee.
Yeah, but you got a voice. Robin, do it.
What?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is when you tour and you constantly play as a kid and it's over and over again and you're playing the guitar, like that background, that constant practice makes you a great artist.
I felt like I had a leg up when I was 18. I was in a really competitive business when I got signed, and grunge was it was the height of everything, and I was going out there solo acoustic playing my songs in front of the Ramones and in front of Bauhaus, the goth band, and stuff like that. And the only reason I got through it was because I had spent so many years on stage, and I was pretty comfortable up there. And I grew up bar singing, and I was used to I'd tell people it was funny. I would open for Neil Young, and I would kick people out of his shows for not listening to me, and he loved it.
Is he a nice guy? Is he a good guy?
He is a good guy. You know, I ended up recording my first album at his ranch, not as a favor to me. He and I didn't know each other. It was the producer was friends with him. And then I ended up opening for him years later, and we were
He
playing...
never hit on you? What?
No, he's not that kind of guy at all.
What do you mean not that kind of guy? What kind of... I'm a man. I mean, if I was single and I was around
full
you...
of it. We've been around each other, and you didn't hit on me.
Well, I was married at the time.
Well, maybe
Believe me.
Neil has been married. You never know.
I mean,
no, Neil's not that kind of guy at all. We were playing the Garden here, actually, and I guess I looked really nervous. He didn't talk to me a ton. He kind of sticks to himself, and I guess I looked really nervous, and he goes, "You look nervous." And I was like, "I am." He goes, "Why?" I'm like, "You're Neil Young, and I'm a solo acoustic at Madison Square Garden," and he had Crazy Horse with him, his rock band. I was terrified, and he looks at me, and he gets really serious. He gets in my face, and he points his finger in my face. He goes, "This is just another hash house on the road to success. You show them no respect."
But when you're playing with your idol, like one of your idols, I mean, Neil Young to me is maybe one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I would imagine you would be attracted to him, that maybe you had some sexual feelings for him. He was a very good-looking guy. Well, I mean, he's an older guy now, but I don't know when this...
No, not at all.
Nothing.
I actually, when I was 16, I had a dream. I got to open up for Bob Dylan, which was, we all can dream. And then when I was 20, I did get to open up for him, except that there was more to my dream.
Yeah.
In my dream, Bob Dylan totally came on to me.
Made love to you.
Ew. It was gross. Like, you just don't want your hero and your mentor, somebody you look up to be a lech. So I was horrified when I went on the road with them that he would, the rest of my dream would come true. And I get out there, and his tour manager on the first day goes, "Welcome to the tour. I just want you to know Mr. Dylan doesn't watch the opening act, doesn't talk to the opening act." And I was like, great. So I do my little shows, and after about 4 nights, his manager comes back up to me, and he goes, "You're not going to believe that, but Dylan's been watching all of your shows, and he wants you down in his dressing room." And I was like, I know. I know.
So you never
but
went
you
to
can't
Dylan?
not meet him. So I went downstairs in my turtleneck, No, he was really nice, and he didn't ever come on to me either. But he mentored me. He went over my lyrics with me and sent me music and CDs, and we talked about literature every night.
Listen, I would do that too with you. I would mentor you as well, believe me. But why do you say a guy's a lech? Let's say a guy's attracted to you. He's working with you, and he says to you, "Hey, Jewel."
That's not a lech.
That's not a lech, right?
No.
But, but I guess if Bob Dylan
You know
said,
what a lech is. Let's not be simple-minded over there,
that would be
Howard.
Fred. So was anybody really horrible to you that you worked with who was a lech?
No.
No? Or no one you care to divulge? I mean, let's face it.
There was one rascally old fellow, but I won't mention his name.
Did you write songs for Cher?
No. I mean, I tried. She didn't take the song, but
She should have taken them.
it probably wasn't that good.
And to me, I always love when you're with an acoustic guitar and doing your thing. And then like a couple of years ago, you tried to sort of do a pop album.
I didn't
kind of
try.
thing.
I did one.
You did
and
one.
I had a good hit with it.
I know, but that's not you, I don't
Have
feel.
you listened to it?
Yeah, I have. I like it.
Have you heard the whole album?
Yes,
Okay.
I like you. I like your sound.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I guess I kind of pigeonholed you into just one thing, like you with the guitar and doing your thing. I love
that. Being solo acoustic. I'm doing a solo acoustic tour in June where it's just me and my guitar, and I don't do a set list, and I just take requests.
Has your music changed since you got married, and now you're happy and you're not homeless? I mean, in a way, can you get too happy, and then they can kind of make you in a place where you're not relatable or something? I mean, how do you stay?
I heard artists say that they like to be unhappy because they write better. I'm not that way. I think I write better when I'm happier. I feel like I'm writing hopefully better than I have in my career. I take it really serious. That's why I never lived in Hollywood. It's why I stay out of the spotlight. I take writing very seriously.
Are you writing a lot about this cowboy you married?
I've written quite a few songs for him and about him.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
What is a song from your? Is there any song you could do for us from your new album?
Yeah.
Is this one about your husband?
What type would you like?
I don't know. What's your favorite song from the album?
They're all different. One's sort of that I wrote for time after we got in a fight.
This is a song about you and your husband after you got in a fight.
Yeah.
What do you fight about?
You know, I don't even remember what that fight was about. Isn't that the way it always is?
No, I don't fight.
You don't?
No.
Then you're avoiding things.
Probably, but what do you fight about? Do you guys have kids?
No, we don't.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, we'd like to try.
So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting to try?
Whenever it happens, I guess.
So he's entering you without a condom, and if it happens, it happens. Is that what you're trying to tell us? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Howard Stern.
What is that like? It must be wonderful.
You've never had sex without a condom? That's shocking.
I've had
you
sex
have
a few
three daughters,
times.
yeah.
A few times. But so in other words, whatever it happens, it happens. So you're actively trying right now.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Are you taking your temperature? Are you doing all of that?
The baby sex?
Yeah. When did you start trying to have a baby?
I don't know. We're just now trying.
Now you're trying.
Mm-hmm.
You were taking birth control before that. What were you on, the pill?
We're not talking about it.
Why? You're very private about that?
It's not that interesting.
To me, it's interesting. Don't you want to know what Jules
It's
learned?
interesting
No,
to you.
I don't really care.
I don't see you being an IUD kind of girl. I just don't. I don't know.
She's wearing a patch. What do you
Are you wearing the patch? Is that true? If for some reason God doesn't... Are you religious?
No.
I would think you would be.
I'm spiritual.
What does that mean? What's the difference between spiritual and religious?
I mean, I've studied all the religions, and I find them all really interesting, and I think aspects of all of them are really great. And I've sort of, I don't know, combined my own beliefs, sort of.
Do you believe?
Are you practicing?
No, I'm not practicing anything.
Well, he said he's going to temple soon.
Well, there's something going on.
He's about to go on.
Now, your Hebrew name is, how do you say that? T-Z-V-I?
Tzvi.
Tzvi.
Yes. It's really not my Hebrew name. Some drunken rabbi gave me that name. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Isn't that what they do? They go around naming?
With Hebrew names, is it like American Indian names? Does it mean something?
Some guy looked at me and goes, you know what? You're a Tzvi.
Oh.
I think Tzvi is like Steven or something. It's not even it doesn't have anything to do with Howard.
Doesn't mean man with curly hair.
No. Do you I think Tzvi means man of big nose. Isn't that what you found out?
That might be mine then too.
You don't have a big
Woman
nose.
of big nose.
I would think you believe in God though, because you do.
Yeah.
Because where do these songs come from otherwise? You know what I mean? I mean, they just keep flowing through you. Are you superstitious that way? Are you afraid the music will stop?
I don't believe in writer's block. I think if you judge what you write, you get too nervous to write because you're judging what you're doing. But if you don't judge it, you can just write anything. It doesn't have to be good. I think being prolific's a great thing for that because sometimes you strike gold and a lot of times you don't, but it's okay.
When you write something, do you have to sit and perfect it? Do you have to play it over and over again till you get it right, so to speak?
Sometimes I'd like to just do it live. Like I just wrote a song the day before yesterday, and I haven't